try her best.
Sumi is a kitty, and I am a wolf, also the game master. Hello, everyone. Welcome to session 26 of Rise of the Runelords, a Pathfinder first edition. Some might say the best edition of all Pathfinder editions. In fact, I think most would say that. That's a hill I'll die on. That is a hill I'll die on. But enough out of this whole town wolf. We're going to go around the table, have everyone introduce themselves, and then we're going to have a beautiful and delightful recap of the events of last session from none other than the Darewolf Den Zone. Life's fantastic. It's going to be beautiful. I can't wait.
What?
I'm super excited about it.
What?
Super excited about it. Thank you so much.
What?
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Have a good night. Yes, thank you, Caledriel, for the Prime sub. Appreciate you. But we're going to go Lights, Finance, Cord, Jester. Take it away. Who the hell are you and who the hell are you playing?
Oh, I am Life's Fantastic. I play Osmerdi, our green-haired, green-eyed gnome, rogue, vexing dodger / sorcerer.
You made up those words.
I don't know what words made up.
No, James Jacobs made up those words.
I understood some of those words.
But it's me, right? Yeah. I'm Potato, or Finance, whatever you want to call me. I'm playing Harkin, the new Harkin. Not to be confused with old Harkin. And you'll get to see what he does when he gets introduced.
A legally distinct Harkin.
It's Harkin with an E.
Legally distinct.
Yeah.
Trademark CR.
I'm Cord, the Destroyer. I'm playing Dr. Durden here. I'm sick this week, so I apologize if I cough into the mic. I'm going to mute as best as possible, but I'm still going to have fun.
And I am Jester. I'm playing Sumi, the Elemental Panther, and her half-elf companion, Weave, the Druid.
Yes, and as previously stated, I am Darewolf, the Game Master, the guy running this shit show. And you know what? It's going to be a shit show today. I'm going to tell you that much. But without further ado, Light's Fantastic. Give us a intense, beautiful, cinematic recap of the events of last session.
Osmerding did absolutely positively nothing in the last session.
Did you get boots of speed between sessions?
He took no damage. He cast magic missile from a wand and none of that worked. Was about to shock someone. It didn't work, or he saw that it wouldn't work. So my character did, I think the word is fuck all last time. But Dr. Durden, with his right hand throw, left hand throw, right hand throw, left hand throw, blowing up things, managed to kill Sumi and Weave. Well, Sumi did some damage, but almost got killed.
Yep.
Very badly by this badass stone giant.
Yep.
Our new ranger friend pussed out after being almost killed
3 times.
and c'est la vie.
Yep.
We're going to call him the new person that joins our party is going to be called number 4.
Oh my god.
That's what we're going to call him, number 4.
We gotta start numbering the nates.
We're just going to call them by the number of character that they are, or fill in for. How's that? And then, we got to take a not leisurely journey home because Weave, in his normal human or half-elven form, can transport via ley lines. So we got to Magnamar like that. And then I don't know what we did in Magnamar. I think we were just kind of and then we're supposed to be heading home sometime to Sandpoint. I believe that's a succinct way of putting what happened last time.
I like that.
That's good. Not as great as the great Jester Jasper.
No, it was good. Maybe some might even say better, more concise, less of a lot of like pontification. The voice is not as good by any means, but, but overall it's pretty good. So really, I want to just open it to the floor. You all returned to Magnamar. Did you all have any specific adventures you wanted to have? Side quests, Rise of the Shackle Lords? I mean, I'm just throwing it out there. Rise of the Shackle Lords, that's a thing that exists. It could happen. You guys could be guest stars on Skull and Shackles. That'd be funny. No, that's not gonna happen. That's not gonna happen.
I have a question.
Yeah, I have an answer.
How much sun orchid nectar can I purchase? And I'm talking about not like 20 gold pieces worth. I'm talking about like, I don't know, like 2,000, 5,000 gold pieces worth.
You're in
Wow.
Magnemar. There's a whole factory for that shit.
There's a whole
It's just-
factory for that shit. That's true.
It's
there
just
is.
pumping out sun orchid nectar.
Yeah, there's a bunch of it.
I have
That's
a
runoff, man. They don't even want that stuff. That's the byproduct of
Okay.
making health potions. You can just grab that stuff by the barrel.
Mhm.
Is that what
That's
it
true.
is?
That's true. Yeah, it's true.
I have a spell that I would like to cast daily that costs 500 gold pieces worth
Ooh.
of this stuff.
Jesus, that's expensive. Very
It is,
expensive.
but I don't spend all that much money on stuff, so yeah.
It's true. You don't. You basically don't spend any money on anything. Yeah. So you're able to find 2,000 gold worth of this stuff. Is what I'm gonna go with. 2,000 gold worth. You can find it.
Barrels.
Yeah.
Is that it?
Jeez
Yeah.
Louise.
Yeah. That's what we're gonna go with.
Oh my god.
That's a
I-
lot. I would say that would be the most. I think that's all. Everything in Varisia.
It's most of it. Yeah.
Did Jester, did you post how much money we got last time? I think I saw it
Yeah,
somewhere.
it's in the Discord. It's also, I think I posted it in the chat proper in here someplace. If not, I'll copy it in. Looks like I didn't. I'll copy it in real quick. Do, do, do. Do,
Yeah,
do, do, do.
Osmerding didn't do much. He's just rethinking his life.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I don't know.
What's he
I didn't-
thinking about? Let's get into the
That's
head
why.
of Osmerding. So you guys are traveling through a ley line. It feels weird. Kind of feels like the the branches are tickling places you don't want to be
Yeah.
tickled.
There's an oaky nuttiness.
It's very oaky nutty. Yeah, faintly of bitter herbs.
Oaky
Bitter
nuttiness.
almonds is what it tastes like. Faintly of bitter almonds. She's trying to poison you. But what's going through Osmerding's mind? I want to know, what is he thinking? Like if we could like read his mind, what is in Osmerding's mind as they're traveling the ley lines?
Well, he's rethinking stuff. He's not sure that the adventuring life is everything it was cut out to be. But he also wants to see this through.
Okay.
You know what I mean?
Okay, so he's having
He doesn't
second
wanna
thoughts,
Quit.
but he's not a coward like Harkin was. Other Harkin.
Oh,
Okay, that
yeah,
makes
you
sense.
could say that.
Yeah,
you could
okay.
say that if you want to go there.
Okay. I like that. Good.
Disenchanted with the adventurers
Good.
lifestyle.
Yeah,
Good,
you know,
good.
he lost his parents, and that's what kind of put him on this path.
Okay.
And you know, he did really good when he took out that spider web.
He did.
But he did.
Good.
He got chastised for being a bad gnome.
Bad no, bad.
Yeah. So you know, he's just
Spray
kind of
bottle.
just no.
Questionable
so
gnome. Questionable.
yeah, he's thinking some stuff there. He's not going to disappear by any means unless he gets squashed into jelly by something. But
Okay.
he's thinking about stuff.
I like it. Okay, what about this new Harkin? I want to know, like, so he's sitting in Sandpoint. What brought him? And actually describe this character to us. There's this random guy
Yeah,
that
you
shows up
guy.
in Sandpoint.
Are we meeting you in Sandpoint? Or are we meeting you in Magnemar?
Don't steal his
Okay.
thunder. All right, don't steal his
Don't steal
thunder.
thunder.
This is all about Nate's new Harkin. Legally distinct.
Harkin.
Nate, take it away. What do we got going on over there, Nate?
Harkin is a half elf.
Okay.
Average height, like he's not like remarkable in height or weight.
Right.
But what makes him distinct is the pale, like his skin is pretty pale.
Uh-huh.
Like he hasn't been out in the sun for years.
He's a
kind of
vampire.
pale.
Got it. Okay.
He's like Smeagol. Like
Yeah.
And
Yeah, he's a vampire. Okay.
when people like look at him for too long, they swear they start seeing like little light coming out of his hair. Like it looks like this like stars almost.
Yeah,
It's kind of weird.
like a vampire. Sure. Okay.
He's sparkling.
Like a fucking what is it? What's
Twilight.
the Twilight
Twilight.
vampire? He's like a Twilight vampire. I get it.
But
Yeah, I draw
Excuse
the
me,
line. I'm
he's
not
half
playing with-
vampire,
I'm not
he's a
playing with the
dampier.
Twilight
He's a
vampire.
Dampier, a Twilight Dampier. He's a Twilight Dampier. Done. Love it.
he also if he's been in Sandpoint for a few days at this point, so people would see him going outside at night and like just looking at the stars through a telescope.
Like a
Kinda weird.
fucking vampire. Nate's playing a vampire.
What vampires like stars? What?
All of them? They love night. Like how they find their prey. You get back and freaking.
And people think that
Mother
he's talking
Xantus
to
is like,
somebody.
there's been some murders in town, strange markings on their necks.
It was
Father
red.
Xantus.
It was red. Yeah.
But
We go from having a werebear to having a vampire in the party.
If
Where,
pe-
where?
Awkward.
people, if people like that are like nearby when he's doing this, he's like talking to himself. That's what they think.
Yep.
But-
Getting some real vampire-y vibes going on here, but I digress. All right. Who's next? Who's next? I want to hear what's going on in Dr. Durden's mind palace right now. What's going on in Dr. Durden's mind palace? Tell me more.
Symbol monkey.
Absolutely nothing. And since Cord's muted, we're just going to pivot over to. I want to know what's going on in Sumi's mind.
Oh, that
right
works.
now.
Yeah.
What's going on in
Sumi the
Sumi's
cat.
mind? Yeah, Sumi the cat. What is going on in her mind right now?
Now.
Sumi's just along for the ride, man. Sumi's just happy to be there.
Tell me more. Tell me more about that. Tell me more.
No, I imagine so. Like Sumi is actually both Weave and Sumi have like this kind of they have like a tattoo, like a little paw print tattoo. It's hidden under Weave's clothing most of the time, and it's hidden under Sumi's fur most of the time for her. And so Sumi actually acts as a focus for Weave, like a spell focus technically
that.
because of this.
Okay.
And so I imagine right now, if we're assuming that this is taking place during traveling through the way lines, both of them are focusing on keeping the way portal open and taking everyone through
Sure.
the intricate connected network that leads all the way back to Magnamar. Specifically, I would like to focus in on coming out of one of the very trees that I grew outside of Magnamar, where I buried people.
Roll me a
one of my own
knowledge
trees
nature
that I'm
check. Roll me a knowledge nature check. That's what I want to see. Roll me a knowledge nature check.
all right.
Good. I like that.
Knowledge.
What happens
You end
with
up
that?
in skull and shackles.
Rise of the Shackle Lords.
Knowledge nature. Well,
That's
There
a
you go.
tree.
See what he says. All right, cool. So, I got good news and I got bad news. Which do you want first?
the good news.
All right, the good news is you get there.
Oh, that is good news.
Do you want to know the bad news?
What's the bad news?
The bad news, my dude, is that
Is one of
when
you doesn't
arrive,
get there.
when you arrive, the tree that you pop out of is completely fine and nothing bad happens. I was just fucking with you. You're good. You arrive exactly where you want to be. There's no
Yeah.
there's no risk of failure on that spell, so it's fine. That ability. Yep. So good. It's good. I like it. I like it a lot. I like it a lot. That's beautiful, actually. Wonderful, even, dare I say. All right.
Yeah.
So beautiful. And finally, last but certainly not least, I'd like to hear from Dr. Durden, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Fill us in, Dr. Durden. What the hell's going on with you?
All right, since I'm not muted this time.
You're a good man.
Dr. Durden is probably just confused about the powers he has.
Okay. Okay.
He feels very strong, but at the same time,
Yeah.
Joffrey tells him that we almost died every day.
Yeah.
We feel like a fly that could get swatted immediately.
Yeah. You also have a lot of
Also-
like desires to visit Cheliax for some reason, even though you've never been. Weird. I don't know.
Cheliax, yeah.
Something to
I
consider.
don't know. We're also wondering about the deal that we made with that devil, and where that will go.
Yeah.
Anything will happen. We'll see.
Yeah, in his sleep, even though Dr. Durden doesn't sleep that much, I guess, you hear him saying things like House of Thrune. Oh, House of Thrune. Ah. He just feels really passionate about the House of Thrune for some reason. Good. That's good. Yeah. Like that.
No, nothing to see here. Nothing
See
to-
there, it's fine probably. Yeah. Good. It's good. Well, that was beautiful. I like to get into your minds occasionally. I want to like delve deep just so that I, as the game master, can know how much trauma I've inflicted so far and how much more I can inflict
Oh my gosh.
moving forward. Yeah. So we're gonna return back to Sandpoint, where it is a beautiful line, beautiful sunny day. You pass through the ley lines, popping out of a tree just outside the northern gate. Sandpoint. That forest where Sumi and Weave would oftentimes go out and nap in little hammocks like a little yin-yang kitty cat cuddle puddle. And the town itself, again, looks fine. The damage from the goblin attack has long since been repaired. There are some merchants traveling in and out of the northern gate, and as you all exit out of the forest, feeling a little leafy, I suppose would be the term, a little leafy, as it were, you see one of the guards kind of looks over at you and is like, is that the heroes of Sandpoint? It's the heroes of Sandpoint! They have returned! They have returned! And he's like, woo! And you hear this, like, he's like, get the sheriff! Get Hemlock! Get Father Xantus! They've returned! What news do you bring us, heroes of Sandpoint?
So, before we jump into that, I will just say, the original plan was to go to Magmamar and at least claim our reward that we were promised from the guy, as well as warn him of the invasion. Yeah. And we can, like, that doesn't need to be role played. We can just say that happens. It does, yeah. And
it's
so,
like,
yeah, just wanted to make sure that gets in there.
Sandpoint being attacked is you should probably get back to Sandpoint and deal with it.
Yeah, definitely fine.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Shopping day. Reward,
beautiful.
Warning,
all money.
Sandpoint.
Yeah.
Just making sure that's
what
all
was it like? It was like
in
$5
the
grand
record.
A pop or something like that. I think I'd said. Yeah, it was a lot of money.
I don't remember what the reward was promised.
It's $5 grand now. You all get $5 grand.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah. Have at it. Yeah,
Is the mayor smart enough to know that me and Sumi are not the same person, and also gives the cat $5 grand?
No, he's smart enough to realize that you are not the same person. You don't get 10 grand. You piece of garbage. Not cool.
Just trying.
Fucking
hey, it's worth a
cheater McCheater face. Cheater.
All right.
Oh,
back to your scene. Back to the guard.
Yeah, so he's shouting over to you, my friends. You've returned to Sandpoint. It's lovely to see you. What news do you bring from Magmamar?
Weave isn't taking the lead on this one. Weave's like cleaning some bits of bark out of Sumi's fur.
Speechless. Must have been a harrowing journey. No need to tell us.
Well,
no need at all to tell us anything. You should make your way hastily to Father Xantus. I'm sure he'll wish to hear all about it. Yes, and good day and welcome in return to Sandpoint. Fearless heroes of Sandpoint. You are glorious as you are glorious.
Hey, Wolf.
Back.
I look at Dr. Durden and go, I think something's wrong with his brain.
Something's wrong with all of our brains.
Has he been like replaced with a doppelganger?
As you pass by the guard, he takes a long drag of a strangely skunky smelling cigarette and proceeds on with his day.
Okay.
So you've returned to Sandpoint. What would you like to do? What are we planning to do here in Sandpoint? Where do you want to go? What do you want to do?
I do have a question. Xantus is a Desna worshiper, right?
Yes, he is.
Okay. I'll be hanging out with him.
Yeah? Yes.
Yeah.
Well, as I was saying, Harkin, is that Harkin with an O or Harkin with an A?
How do you know my name?
Well, we've been in town now for some weeks staring at the stars, and he's looking at you, and his eyes are glowing kind of blue, and he's like, well, you're not detecting his undead, though a lot of people in town keep saying they think you're a vampire. I have questions about why you go out at night and stare at the stars. Could you fill me in? You see his eyes turn from blue to like gold. He's like, well, you're not detecting his evil. That's good. All right. And they go from gold to like yellowish. And so it's like slightly like less bright gold. He's like, all right, you got some magic on you, but it doesn't look like evil magic. I'm sorry, you were going to answer a question I just asked. Please continue.
I stare at the stars for signs. I received signs.
Seance for like a seance? Like you're a witch?
No, I ask for. I look for guidance from Desna.
Oh, Desna's pretty great. You know, this temple's dedicated to Desna. It's wonderful. It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
I can tell.
Yeah, as all
Well,
the butterflies give it
butterflies.
away, as it were. That's true. Swallowtails flocking here. What brings you to Sandpoint, young man?
I received honestly dire signs from Desna to come.
Dire signs from Desna. That's an alliteration. I like that. That's good. Good. It's good. He also seems like he might be hitting the wacky tobacco a little bit too.
Who's supplying them with this?
I don't know, man. Whole town's high off their asses, apparently. But no, he welcomes you in, and you have a conversation. He's curious about you, and this like dire signs. And as you're having this conversation inside of the Temple of Desna, the stone temple, so it won't burn down again, there's a couple of acolytes moving around and some people talking and back and forth, and you hear this kind of commotion, and you hear, oh, the heroes of Sandpoint, oh, the heroes of Sandpoint, they've returned, oh, they've returned, they bring news from Magnamar. What news do they have? Grab the priest, grab the high priest, grab Father Xantus. You hear a man somewhere in the corner, my name's Red, and then he runs off and scurries away somewhere. It's very strange. He's still wearing a hat, talking about some sort of his love of his life. I'm not sure. It's weird. He's whispering to a spider. But as we watch all of you enter in to the main temple itself, you see Father Xantus standing next to this half-elf looking person wearing bluish robes, I believe it is. Some blue robes.
Yeah.
Nice.
It looks like cosmic in coloring. Like, have you ever looked at like the Milky Way, like that kind of coloring?
I have. I've seen the Milky Way. Yeah, good. So as you move in, you see Father Xantus is super excited to have everyone back. My friends, it is glorious to see your return, and safely. Where is Bear? Did he stay behind? And what? Oh dear. Oh dear.
Yeah, Bear
died doing what Bear
Yeah.
liked doing.
Bear bared a lot.
I see.
And one of
As
the
a
times
follower
that
of
he-
Gorm,
yeah,
I imagine he enjoyed what happened. At least somewhat.
From what I know of Gorn, to die in combat is, well, that is the highest honor one can achieve in that religion. I find it completely insane myself, but such is the way of gods and goddesses. To each of their followers their own, as it were. But what news do you bring from Magnamar? You were gone for some months. I assumed you had traveled elsewhere. What has transpired?
We do not bring good news. I was actually looking for the sheriff, but I couldn't find him at his outpost. You wouldn't happen to know where he is?
The sheriff? He's in town somewhere, and... oh, there he is. He's walking in the front door for his daily prayers. Father! Wait, I'm the father. Sheriff! Sheriff! Come! Come! The heroes of Sandpoint have returned. Oh, they have? Well, that's wonderful news. Welcome home, I suppose, as it were. You don't look... oh, dear, I know that look. What's bad? What bad is happening? What, do I need to raise the guards?
I'm taking Father Xantu and having him sit down. He seems a little...
Yes, all right.
He's very old.
Hello.
Just...
oh, hello, daughter. Wait, no, I don't have a daughter. The father's
yes, father.
mind has been deteriorating more and more in recent months. Since you've been away, he kind of shakes his hand back and forth. Well, you can see. So, I overheard briefly you mentioning that you don't bring good news. What news do you have?
An invasion.
All right.
Right to it.
From who? By what? When?
We went to Magnamar, following the leads that were given to us at the... I forget the name of the manor, the estate.
Foxglove Manor.
Foxglove, yes.
The Misgivings. Yes.
the misgivings. That's the term that I was looking for specifically. We went there, followed the leads. It led us to a series of cults that were all in cahoots, working under each other, each one more treacherous than the last. Following those leads, and at the recommendation of Magnamar's mayor, we went out back to my homeland, the Ashwoods, up to Skull's Crossing. It turns out that the cult is there as well, and we're using the local giants and ogrekin in order to do some horrible, underhanded, foul evilness, trying to flood the Great Lake and break the Skull's Crossing Dam and flood all of the Ashwoods. We were able to stop them there, but the last thing we heard from their leader is that they had sent an army this way, mostly composed of giants and including at least one dragon.
I'm sorry,
from what
giants
we
and
could
a
tell.
dragon are attacking our city, but why? What do we have
They
here?
said there's some sort of something of power, maybe beneath the city. We've seen crazy ruins of old Thessalonian descent
There's
beneath the city.
there's a well down below that only Sumi and Weave and I, and Sumi have seen. That is where it's underneath the old light, the lighthouse. So, what was his name? The insane guy that everybody thinks is insane.
Red?
No,
You're talking
that
about
was
the
Red.
man
Oh,
that
yes,
used to be a
him.
member of your group. The Red was his name. Yes. He's been in town, disappearing for
No,
weeks
the
on
one
end
that was
and re-emerging.
jailed.
No, there was a
Oh,
there's a gentleman
the
that
brother.
I can't remember his name. My brain is not working.
Are you
so
talking about the
well.
Thessalonian, the
the guy who's
owner
always
of the
on-
library?
Yeah. I'll tell you here in a second. I gotta figure out.
Did he hit his head as well during the battles?
Frankly, nothing's hit him in a while.
Mr. Quink. Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
He we've always thought he was just a little crazy.
Yeah.
With his Thessalonian, there used to be this huge empire. He's not crazy.
Oh.
There
that
is
is
something underneath
It's concerning.
the old light that these giants and this dragon want. And we have uncovered the evidence, and we are here to help get the town ready to either protect itself, or if y'all want to evacuate, we'll help with that as well.
Well, that
I don't think
is
you're going to.
good to know that at least we know that the attack is coming, and do we know when it will be here, when they will arrive?
When there's this big dragon flying in the sky and a bunch
Okay.
of giants appear at the north or the south gate, that's when
Arrived here by going through the ley lines. It was quite instantaneous.
You hear a scream from outside. You hear people screaming, "Dragon!
Oh god!
Dragon
You're
in
kidding.
the sky!" And then you hear what sounds like boulders hitting the northern gate, and you can hear them like crashing, and you hear buildings starting to crumble. And as you run out into the street, the kind of town square in front of the cathedral, you can see boulders flying over the northern gate, flying in your general direction. And my friends, we are going to drop into what is about to be one of the most harrowing fights of this entire campaign, the Siege of Sandpoint. The Siege of Sandpoint. I'm going to be moving you over to a really, really big map. And I'm going to take a few moments here just to explain to you how this is going to happen. It is an enormous map. It's absolutely out of control. It's absolutely crazy. But the good news is that this takes place over the course of multiple rounds. So first thing I'm going to need you guys to do is I'm going to reveal the first map, the first section of this. Also want to give a shout out. To Clean Maps, for providing these awesome battle maps. Super detailed, really beautiful, and I very much appreciate you. So I'm going to go ahead and drag you guys onto the map itself. And I'm gonna have you guys grab your tokens. I'm gonna have you roll some initiative, and then we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this crazy battle. Oh, by the way, this is Harkin. He's a different Harkin.
Hello.
Yeah, he's a
No,
wizard.
no.
He's
Harkin lit out. That was the guy we
Oh.
found in the
yeah
in the
yeah
in the fortress.
yeah.
Yeah, so he's not here.
Okay, well, the good news is that the way we're going to play this is that this will take place over the course of a little over 20 rounds. It's going to be about 20 rounds of combat. This is going to be a very combat-heavy session. And how we're going to do this is it's going to take place as the battle unfolds. These stone giants have begun the assault on Sandpoint. There will be multiple rounds. If it takes you too many rounds to defend a certain part of the city, then giants may move deeper in to the city, as it were. So you'll get choices of how, where, and when you'd like to travel. All right. So the first attack is taking place at the northern gate of the city. So I'm gonna have everybody, like I said, roll initiative. Let's get you in the fight. See what happens. Very excited. A little nervous, but I'm very excited. Okay. Yep.
Oof. Wait, that wasn't me rolling in that one. Never mind.
There we go. Yep. You hear from the ramparts of the northern gate, you can hear them saying, "Giants, giants, giants to the north! They've brought bears! Bears of unusual size!" They're shouting, screaming about that, and turn counter. All
Are
right,
these
Rob.
cocaine bears?
I do want to see that movie. It sounds fantastic.
Is
But
that
as you
actually a movie?
rush to
Yes.
the northern gate. You rush to the northern gate. Sheriff Hemlock heads off to try and rally his guards to defend against giants. Good luck with that. Those level 2 warriors that they are. Maybe one of them has a fighter level. We'll see what happens. But as you get to the northern gate, you can see that a barricade, the gate itself has been smashed with a giant rock, creating a kind of like basically a makeshift barricade as a rock is smashed into it. And you see half a dozen stone giants through that broken gate, along with 4 dire bears marching their way towards the stone giants in the back, picking up boulders that they are chucking in your direction right now. And yeah, it's a little wild, a little crazy. Good news is we're gonna make it through, and you might live, you might die, you might live, you might die. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Yeah. So first up in the initiative is Dr. Desmond Darkvale Durden. And what it is you ran out of the cathedral, you headed north where you heard the guards shouting. You see that some of them have bows, they're shooting arrows and whatnot. So as all of these fights are going on, there are NPCs involved. They're dealing with their own stone giants. There is literally an army of stone giants that's arrived at Sandpoint to mess shit up. And it's your job to defend and protect as much of the city as possible. However, the odds are stacked against you. The odds are stacked against you. So first up is Dr. Durden. What would you like to do, buddy?
While we're running up to this north gate, do we have time to cast any spells?
You
or
know what? You've
anything?
got 3 rounds. 4 rounds.
Okay.
4 rounds to prepare. So take some
Yeah, I
time
was
to
gonna-
prepare.
Wild shape.
I was
That's
gonna ask
one.
those questions as
Good.
well.
Good.
Are all the squares on here 5-foot squares?
Yes, they are. They are.
Okay.
That's true.
I am mirror imaged.
Good. Good.
All right.
I have
yeah.
6 images plus me, so 7.
Three more.
Yeah, I'm gonna start doing my potions like I do. Extracts, then 3 rounds. That's a lot. So let's turn on mutagen. And I will dump some of this orchids drops into it
Yeah.
today. So there's the first 500.
Okay.
So
I'm willing to spend a full action on this. Can I spot the dragon, specifically what color it is?
Yeah, absolutely. You can spot the old draggy drags. Give me a perception check.
Skills.
that's 1 round.
Perception. 23.
So you see a red-colored lizard in the sky, flying really from like the north. It's coming along the coast. It's just over the water. It's probably multiple rounds away from actually arriving in Sandpoint.
Okay.
But it is swooping its way towards you. Swooping its way towards you. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give everybody Cat's Grace. Mass Cat's Grace. Everyone gets Cat's
Ooh.
Grace.
I like
Plus
that.
4 decks
Good.
to everyone.
Ooh.
Good.
I'm also going to give. Is that communal? No. One of these is communal. I'm gonna go of communal resist energy to everyone as well. Fire. So everyone gets 10 fire DR or whatever. So if you
Wow.
get hit by a flame attack, minus 10.
That's good. Great.
I'll cast
Excellent.
Overland Flight.
Good.
Is there a way to add this to this, or do I just note that on the side then, I guess?
You
The
can build
fire
a buff.
resistance you have to note it, but the decks, the
Fire
max Cat's
resist.
Grace, you can put that in your sheet.
So fire resist 10.
Yeah,
Oh, 10? Okay. And then what does the Cat's Grace do then?
plus 4
4.
decks.
Enhancement bonus decks.
Yes.
Ooh, I don't know if I get that. I probably not.
Well, if you have a belt of dexterity, it's better, so it'll override it, and you'll still
Yeah.
get the plus 4.
Yeah, you'll get at least a 2.
Unless he has a belt of that's +4 already.
No, I don't. Mine is
If you're that
+2.
rich, jeez.
No, my belt of dexterity is just +2.
Oh boy.
That is a
So-
lot of initiatives.
Don't worry about it. It's fine.
Yep. So enhancement bonus. So
Maybe
that
it's not. We'll find out.
that takes it to a +4 instead. You said. All right. Cool.
Remember, if you all die, we still finish the
1,
campaign
2,
technically.
3. 1, 2, 3.
Okay.
Is there
well,
an
That look from Patrick right there. That look on his face. He's like, "You bastard."
You
Is there an
bastard.
easy place to do that, or is it just at the top of the screen where you have the buffs
Do it in
and
your
stuff?
buffs.
Just add a
Yeah.
buff, yeah. Plus 4
it-
decks
do it in your-
enhancement.
Do it in
Cat's
your spell buff,
Grace.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
and then just
Wonderful.
dexterity enhancement 4,
Yeah,
Type
and then
spell.
click the button.
love it.
The
I
type
love it.
spell. Yeah.
I love it.
And you got resist energy 10, right? So 10.
So bonus type is what
Your-
did you say again? Is
Enhancement.
enhancement, yeah.
So you are hearing from all of the people in town that there are giants everywhere. There are giants at the northern gate. There appears to be a group of giants approaching the eastern bridge. There appear to be giants that are trying to cross the river near the mill pond. There's also giants at the southern gate. And then there's also giants that appear to be going to attack some of the mansions to the south as well. So pick and choose your battles, as it were. But there's a lot of giants. That's all I'm saying. There's a lot of giants. Just a lot of them. Too many, some might even say. Too many giants, they might say. Or just enough. I don't know. We'll find out.
all right.
I gotta
Sorry,
add a couple more in here.
I'm subtracting my spells that I use. So heroism, alchemical allocation for that one, and I've cast a blade of barrier in
Alright.
those 3 rounds, and
That is a lot of initiative rolls.
Yeah, you're not find them all at once. You know, there's like, just find them like a
Preemptive.
couple at a time, Just get them all in the initiative, as things happen. I forgot to add 2 more. Sorry, 1 second. Brrr. You're the roars of the dire bears. See the giants moving in, and yeah, they're feeling sassy. All right, so first up in the initiative is a stone giant.
thought it was me. Or
Next up
somebody
is
else now.
Dr. Desmond Darkvale Durden. Take it away.
All right. Well, does he go? What does he do?
What are you gonna do?
You don't see him, in other words, is what he's saying.
Yeah.
On my turn, all right, so I cast a bunch of different stuff
Yeah.
in those as we're running up. So I have a Blade of Barrier and Heroism to buff
Cool.
my saves,
Good.
and I reduce myself to small. I cast Shield and Iron Skin. So
Nice.
on this actual turn, I will use my action to cast Fly on myself.
Okay.
So that is me, and then I'm gonna have Joffrey. I think I got everything. Oh no, he's gonna do the mutagen this turn.
Okay.
So, yeah. Did I
Like
lose
that.
something on here? I think I did. Oh, I'm on. Sorry, buffs. There's all, and then there's spells. It
So
changed
many
by
buffs.
itself.
So many spells, even.
Yeah.
I still have my movement.
Yeah.
This like it's like a tower up here kind of thing.
Yeah,
that
yeah,
what's
yeah,
going on
yeah.
up
Those
there?
are towers. Yeah, it's one of the
Is
only
there-
stone walls in Sandpoint. It's like they were thinking at one point of building an entire wall around the city, and they just built the northern one. So, yeah.
Is there some kind
These
of
darn
like
government projects.
is there some kind of like cover up here? Is that what this like this
This
what's-
crenellation.
yeah.
Yeah.
So if I like flew up there and landed up here, is there like some kind of cover up there?
Yeah, there's ramparts. Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
So that's what I will do with my movement on the turn is I will go up there and land up there.
Love that.
Say like right here maybe.
Yeah.
And I'd like to kind of like stealth, like get down low and hide.
I love that. But give us a stealth check.
Yep.
Love that.
Skills.
It's scary. Scared. You guys.
Ugh.
You'll probably be fine.
We'll
You can
be
just touch a
fine.
tree and leave.
You could.
And
27.
Are you saying we could make like a tree
And get the fuck
and
out
leave.
of
Ah!
and leave?
there. Weave, you're up next. Oh,
Am
hold on.
I?
Wrong weave. A different weave. Just zoom out really quick. That one is down there. Okay, that's not the one. There's this dire bear is next. All right, so a dire bear, big one, comes running forward and just slams into the tower. Dr. Durden, are you on the ground or are you flying?
Up there?
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
Were you hovering? Did you get down low? Did you land? Just tell me.
I'm down low in there, but I don't know. I don't know how that
Give me a reflex save.
reflex save. Okay.
Yeah. As a bit of the stone wall kind of seems to shake and crumble and like some big bricks fall towards you.
25.
You're good. You're good. You managed to dodge out of the way and you only take 3 damage. Some like stone and brick pieces kind of hit you and this bear is just and just like bashing into the side. You can hear the giants and Giant urging them on, screaming to charge, attack, bring the wall down, etc. Next up we have Sumi the kitty cat.
I just wanted to clarify. So we don't like know you have all these other maps here. We don't know about these other fights or
You will be hearing from the guards and the citizens that these other fights are happening. But they are not
Okay.
actively happening until I tell you that they're happening. I
Okay.
just preemptively put everybody on the board so that
totally fine.
so that I
that
didn't have
totally
to
makes
do
sense.
it in game. Yeah.
Just wanted a bit of clarification. All right.
Got it. Yep. This is happening over the course of multiple rounds. And yeah, we'll see what happens.
I'm just turning to my comrades. I guess I'm squirrel. Do we even want to go out there? Or do we just want to like try and bottleneck them through the gate?
Bring the fight to us, yes.
Yeah, I think that's smart. I'm gonna have Sumi total defense.
Yeah.
And just get a bit of spacing, just be smart and oh my god, this map is so big it's messing up shit.
Oh, it's so big.
Stop moving.
Probably bigger than it needs to be, but I just wanted to give myself workable room.
Okay. Well, I move a little bit to the left. I'll work it out on my own time, but you can continue forward.
I love
Just
that.
to get a bit of spacing so that we're not all standing directly next to each other.
Yeah,
but
yeah.
total defense.
Yeah, I love that. Love that. That's beautiful. Beautiful. The stone giant's marching. This stone giant here is going to move up 30 feet, and it's going to chuck a boulder at the barricade, basically the collapsed gate right there. Let's see if he can not roll a 1. He rolls a 15. A boulder smashes into the gate there. Sending bits and chunks of rock flying around and spraying towards everyone else there. I'm going to go ahead and just put another little boulder onto the field here. There you go, a little skablam. And it kind of looks like that gate is starting to crumble in a little bit, but that's what he does. Harkin, you are a vampire. What would you like to do?
If I was a vampire, I'd die right now because I'm in the sun. So,
You're a
And,
vampire. We've gone over this.
damn.
You're a vampire. There it is. That's true. That's a fact.
He will kind of float up 40 feet into the air.
Okay, you can fly. That's
And-
cool.
Well, I cast Overland Flight.
You know who else can fly? Vampires.
Jesus Christ.
I'm done.
Okay.
I'm done.
I'm not.
I will flip my cloak out
Yeah.
and show that, and the inside of it is it looks like the night sky, and I start to coalesce electricity
Ooh.
as I send out a bolt of lightning towards the.
Ooh.
It's gonna hit all 5 of the giants in the back.
Chain lightning.
Yeah, it's a vast, so it can hit.
That is aggressive.
Actually, wait. I think vast can hit more than that.
That is an aggressive spell.
Vast can hit
All of them?
Yeah, all of these guys except for this bear and this bear.
Okay. 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 So
They only mimic
everyone except for the 2 bears.
Yep.
You know what? You know what their best save is?
Will.
It's not reflex. Actually, these bears have pretty decent reflex.
It's gotta be con.
28 for that bear. 16 for that bear. 29 for that bear. And then these stone giants. These stone giants have wicked reflex saves. Alright, what's the DC I'm looking for?
24.
Ooh. Fail. 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 Oh, this is looking good for you boys. Fail. Can the last one be a
Nice.
hero?
Oh.
He cannot. How much
sorry.
damage?
The guy that which one rolled the 23? Was it the primary or the
No, secondary one. Secondary one.
Okay, so he passed.
Okay.
I forgot about the
Yeah.
it's 2 less.
Okay.
And then here's the damage. 11,
238 damage.
39.
Pretty good. That's pretty good. So all of these, you can see their skeletons, almost Looney Tunes style, as this bolt of lightning flies out, striking all of these stone giants. And he succeeded, so he takes half, right? That's all 50.
It is reflex half, yep.
All right, perfect. The bears take some damage as well. And yeah, that was impressive. Impressive. So you've got a new friend. You haven't really talked to him much, but he's like, I'm here to defend Sandpoint, for it is my feeding ground.
Bleh,
my
bleh, bleh.
God.
That's true. That's a fact. All right,
Blow, blah, blah.
Blah.
Shut up.
All right, the stone giant in the back. He's just gonna double move up to here. This stone giant here is just gonna double move up to here. Gotta get a little bit closer. Stone giant is fighting. This one here is gonna move past his bear friends. Gonna get ready. Stone giant is fucking around. Mr. Bear, man, not to be confused with Dead Bear. This is a living bear, and this bear is big. It's big, it's angry, and it wants to take charge. And by take charge, I mean it wants to charge, but one of its stone giant friends ran in front of it, which sucks for him. But he does have 80 foot of movement, so he's just gonna compile over to here and roar. Just roar! A big old angry bear. Alright, next up is, let's see here. Not that guy.
It's Weave.
Next up is Weave. Weave, take it away.
Yeah, little Squirrel Weaves is gonna pull out like a little wand and just kind of poke it into Sumi.
Yeah.
And just keep buffing Sumi.
I like
So
that.
that's her turn. Shield.
Sumi seems uncomfortable in this moment, if I may be so bold as to say. She seems
She
like
should
a
be used to
lot.
this.
Seems like a lot, yeah. Seems like a lot. Alright, next up we've got this stone giant here. That's a stone giant there. And then we got Osmerding is up next. Osmerding is up next.
Osmerding is going to cast a spell that you haven't seen before. It's called Expeditious Retreat.
Run away.
So I can get
Anyway.
faster speeds.
Mhm.
So I believe that's 30 more. I'm not sure off the top of my head. So. And then see where I'm at. This map is so huge and I'm so small. So 5.
So tiny.
Oh, where's the door
So
to
what?
get in here? Into the
Isn't it blocked?
right here. Is
Yeah,
this
you can
where the
just go
door
in.
is?
I
Yeah,
imagine
exactly. The
it's-
little steps right there. Yes, correct.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
Love
Say
that.
20.
Love that.
25,
Love that.
30. And then he will climb.
Clang.
He's at the top.
Love that. Love that he's at the top.
Okay.
He's there. Stone Giants fighting. You hear a brr, 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 sounds like a horn of some sort coming from the east. And you can hear what sounds like additional marching, trees shaking, branches breaking as more Stone Giants are approaching. They're not quite there yet. And the
This is
Dire
overkill.
here. Is it? It just runs up. Stone Giant's gonna double move up to here. There. Stone Giant back here is just hanging out. It's hanging out. Dire Bear's hanging out. Stone Giant's hanging out. Turn 1 is over. Now, the people of Sandpoint, the guards, the citizens armed with bows and rocks, pebble throwers, begin to fight back. So I'm going to have who's ever feeling lucky roll me 3d6. And what this will represent is the citizens of Sandpoint fighting back against the giant invaders. And every round they will deal 3d6 the giant invaders to help fend off against this preposterous invasion.
Have Sumi do it.
I'd like Sumi to.
Sumi will roll it.
Whatever you assuming.
Boom.
Beautiful.
Cat.
13 points of damage as arrows and rocks. They begin to fly forward towards the enemy. Just nicking and scraping and otherwise fighting. The heroes of Sandpoint are with us. Sandpoint shall not fall today. The giant invaders know not with who they fuck with. And yeah, that's a thing that they say. That's the thing that they say. And next up is this giant bear who is going to charge forward, get to here, and is going to make a climb check. Try and climb the wall. Try to get up and over the wall. It's thinking it wants to do it. I think it's going to do pretty well. I mean, these bears have a pretty decent... You know, bears can climb. Did you guys know that? That they're actually... It's one of their skills that they have is climb. So this one's going to try to climb. And got a 22. And it starts climbing the wall. It's like about halfway up the wall. It kind of like... Its face is like sticking over the edge, but it's not quite there. People are like throwing arrows and trying to stab it with spears and just clawing, knocks a guard off the wall. He goes, "Whoa!" You know, Wilhelm scream, as it were. And it's chaotic. It's chaotic. This giant is not in the fight. This giant's not in the fight. Dr. Desmond Darkvale Durden. There are bears.
Yeah, I'm shitting my pants right now.
Unbearable amount of bears.
And
there's
it's back.
And
There's an unbearable smell up here on top of the tower,
Is
but
it?
nobody's aware.
is it Dr. Durden piss? That makes sense.
When a bear climbs over, like he thinks he's all good and all, but when this bear starts climbing over like the rampart over there on the right side, he like they literally like piss themselves and start to fly.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So he will fly just directly up into the sky.
Smart. Action.
I would say about 30, 40 feet straight up into the air.
I like that.
How tall are these bears? See, that feels safe.
They're huge size. They're about 15 feet tall. They're big. They're big bears.
All right, so if this thing tried to like bat me out of the sky with its paws, how
It
high
can't
would
reach
I
you
need to
there. You need to be at least 20 feet in the air.
be? All right, I'm 30. So I'll fly directly 30 up. That uses my movement, and then you see how 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Man, I wanted to throw a bomb that would hit multiple, but this one and this one are now fairly separated, right?
Okay. Yep. They're fairly separated. That's true. Yep.
All right, then we'll say screw that. We'll I'll throw a bomb at these two right here. And I'm not sure what negatives I get, but I'm gonna throw a single bomb, and it's gonna be with the nauseous fumes on it.
Ooh, bold choice, Cotton. Let's see what happens. I like where your mind's at. That's beautiful.
So attack, and I hopefully updated
The one
all
right in
this
front of you, or the one climbing up the wall?
The ones in front of the
I like that.
barricade
I like
there.
you can hit both of them. It's good. It's good.
So I would like to hit the one on the right and then splash the one on the left.
Love
Actually,
that.
if I go with this like square to his direct right, I should be able to hit 5, 10. No, I wouldn't be able to hit this one on the right. So,
Okay.
So here we go.
You can do it. I believe in you.
So 36
Oh yeah,
touch.
That'll play.
Minus whatever for distance.
Yep.
And
Touch
so that
AC
will
is an
do,
8, so you got him.
So we're gonna go with cold damage on that. So he will need to do a fortitude save 21 for the staggered condition.
Oh, he'll probably succeed, but he can also probably fail. He's good.
Good to go. All right, and then the one next to him can do a reflex save for half damage, cold damage on that. That's also a 21.
He's good.
All right, and then I need both of them to roll a DC 21 fortitude save for nauseated condition.
Okay. Oh, this one's nauseated. This one bear for how many rounds?
1d4 plus 1.
Ooh, that's very
roll
good. That is
That's nice.
very good. Oh, that one
4
bear.
rounds.
So you hear this, and it's just bleh, just a spray of bear vomit everywhere.
Yeah,
for the
Sumi's
first
been
one.
there.
And this one's good. This one like just doesn't care. Anything else, Dr. Durden?
No, I think that's the rest of my turn. I can't. Let me look it up, but I can't remember if they get nauseated of things. But I'll let you know. Let me look this
Hey,
up.
Weave.
Yeah.
Dragon's getting closer.
Great.
I hate it. This bear's trying to climb the wall, but it's kind of doing a shitty job. So it tries to like push past its friends. It gets right up next to the gate and is trying to claw through it, but can't. Sumi's a kitty.
I'm just gonna have Sumi keep doing total defense and wait for a gate breach so that
Love it.
something happens.
Love it. Giants are fighting. Giants are fighting. Harkin, you are a sort of caster wizard person.
All right. Well.
You know who else has
I-
magic powers? Vampires. Proceed.
He said he was
Okay.
done, but we all knew the truth.
But we all knew that he wasn't done. It's true. It's
Okay.
facts.
He
Facts.
said he was done.
Oh, good thing
But
this
in reality-
creature's-
He's just getting started.
Well, this creature's within 60 feet of me.
Yeah.
There y'all are.
Eh.
I will flick my fingers out, and rod will appear in my hands
Ooh, I love the flourish.
as I go to do a hex on this bear right here.
Ooh, a bear doesn't
Well,
want
if
that.
you know this hex,
Which one?
Slumber.
Oh my stars. That is fantastic. That is literally the best thing you could have done. I don't think these guys have good will saves. They don't. What's the will save?
The DC is math 23.
Oh, he goes,
Wow, he rolled a 19.
rubs his eyes, and is fine.
Okay, well I'm gonna fly about 20 more feet in the air, so I'm 60 feet up.
That's fair. I think you're smart for doing that. All right. So we got this giant here is gonna move. Is actually gonna take a boulder. He's gonna chuck it at Dr. Durden in the air. Probably gonna miss. He misses. He's gonna chuck another boulder. He misses. Then he's gonna 5-foot step forward.
You took the damage on those two bears, right?
Yeah, I got you, boo boo.
All right.
Don't worry.
Okay. That
This
other
one's
one.
gonna chuck some boulders at Dr. Durden. Nope, boulders just flying at Dr. Durden. You hear them screaming and giant to get the flying one. This
Let me check my AC
bear
right now.
5 foot over and continues to vomit everywhere. Weave, you are a squirrel person.
Okay, we're gonna do something.
Uh
Weave is going to fly up over all of the bears.
oh. What? So she's a hawk
Weave-
person.
What is the? She's not technically a hawk. She's diminutive. She's a
Sparrow.
bat. She's either a bat or a puffin. I'm gonna go with bat.
Man, that's
Little bat.
scary.
There's a little bat. Before she leaves Sumi's saddlebag,
Yeah.
she has this little pouch around her neck. She pulls out the head of a quarterstaff. Just the head out of this pouch. Impossible. Like, it's so tiny, but it's extra dimensional. And she holds out her little bat paw, and 6 little berries come out of the staff into her paw. And then she flies up over them and drops the 6 berries.
Mm.
I believe it's 6.
Yes, if it's fire seeds.
It is.
Wolf, I cast that against Wolf on Wednesday. He loves it.
So this is the spell I'm using.
Love that. Love that.
Oh, it's
Fire
8
seeds.
holly berries.
Is it 8? It's 8. It is 8. Okay. And then I need to roll the damage on this. Start rolling the reflex saves for all 3 bears.
Love that.
This is like those drone
Um,
videos from Ukraine. Where they drop the grenades.
Yeah. Holly berries, it's 1d8 plus. Okay. Advanced dice roller. 8d8 plus 88.
Question is, do they have resistance?
No.
Do they have fire resistance?
They do not.
Oh,
Mother of God.
122 damage to anyone that failed, and for the one bear that passed, they have that.
Jeez.
That is insanity.
8 little holly berries just fall and tinkle, and as soon as they touch the ground, just you hear the bat squeak, and
Boom. All right, roll me a D100. You want to roll high.
I
Fantastic.
higher than 50.
Fantastic. Absolutely friggin'
And that was just
And-
dropping an item that's a free action, so I
Fantastic.
fly back to Sumi.
the carts, the barricade, everything bursts into flames.
It's only a 5-foot radius, actually. It's a
Well,
very controlled
everything-
explosion.
Bursts into flames.
Okay.
Everything. It's kind of awesome, actually. And these bears are now on fire, which sucks for them. So
What's crazy is they lived.
Isn't that crazy? Osmerding, you are a gnome person. What would you like to do?
Well, after I pull myself back from the intense fireballs that come up from the top,
My arrows are gone.
I'm gonna get up here and look out through the crenellation.
Hmm.
And can I?
Bad news is the
see-
gate that was blocking everything is starting to burn through.
Okay, so that
Yeah,
guy's
man.
50 feet away,
God damn, Sammy.
and I have this wand called a wand of acid arrow.
Ooh, bold choice.
So let's see if I've got that as an attack. I believe I do.
Bears are having a bad time.
Good.
It's unbearable.
I used my highest level spell.
They're barely surviving.
Oh,
I would have saved it for the dragon if it wasn't a fire dragon.
What level spells do you have now?
6.
I'm up to 6th level.
6.
It's crazy.
all right. So this is a range touch.
Yeah. That'll hit.
17.
Full casters,
does-
man. Yeah.
3 points of damage, but that is a persistent damage,
It's good.
and it's up to you if I.
He also didn't know you were there, but you're not within 30 feet, so that's a problem.
Yeah, so that's the problem. So he's only gets 3 points of damage, but this
Oh, that
is a
burns.
persistent. So every turn, he will have damage. Another 2d4
I love that. Anything else?
for 6 rounds. So, nope, that'll be it.
Perfect. Stone giants are attacking. All right, this one here is also going to chuck some boulders. Really hate Dr. Durden.
Yeah, I'm just this flying target up there.
Yeah.
So tiny though. Hard to
This
hit.
bear's like, I hate everything and charges through. Sumi had a prepared action, I believe.
No, Sumi's just in total defense. No
Oh,
prepared
it
action.
charges through, sees a kitty, and goes to try and bite her, which is
Go
cool,
for
I
it.
guessed. Probably gonna miss terribly. Isn't her AC
45
like 800
is the number
million?
It's 45 is the number to beat right now.
Like, I can't even. I'm gonna have to crit to hit you. Yeah.
Please don't.
I absolutely have to crit.
Crit,
But
crit.
What?
41 almost got you. Almost, but not good enough.
That was a 19. That's terrifying.
Yeah, it was a miss. Giants are attacking. Giants are attacking. Giants are attacking. Bears attacking. All right, the people of Sandpoint. Somebody else roll me 3d6 as they continue to fire arrows and swords and bolts and all that. Damn,
Nice.
13
there we
again.
go.
13.
That
again.
is
Consistent.
fantastic.
That's above average both times. That's great.
That's really good. That's really, really good. That's another
If one of the bears just dies because of this, I would love it.
That'd be amazing, actually, wouldn't it? Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that just be wonderful? Wouldn't it be wonderful if that one in the back just gets pelted with arrows and dies? Yeah, that's the thing that just happened. All right, this bear here gets itself up over the wall and starts going ham. Just ripping guards apart. People of Sandpoint is getting murdered. Oh gosh, no,
I like those
not
people.
like this, not
Sort
like
of.
this, and it's just like game over, man, game over. It's horrible.
over.
They're on the
Flames.
walls.
Yeah, it's on the wall. It's crazy, and it's going bad. It's going bad for those people. But this one over here is still fighting, Dr. Durden, you're up next.
All right.
It's only round 2. Oof.
Yeah.
We're in round 2. But, yeah.
I feel safe with that bear over there. What kind of bow? I'm assuming I can probably throw it, but can I throw a bomb at the those 3 out that way?
I don't know what those 3 out that way means.
The one where I pinged.
I'm not
Right
seeing
here?
a ping. Yes, I'm seeing the ping now. Yes, you can absolutely throw a
That's-
bomb that way.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25,
Absolutely.
30,
100%.
35.
I'll be offended if you don't.
All right. Well,
Well, like a -4, but your touch is fantastic, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, their touch AC is
Yep.
like what, like 3?
Probably.
all right. I don't want to do too much.
You have to
Here.
roll as bad as I have to roll as good to hit Sumi.
Yep. So
Total defense, man.
we will throw a stink bomb,
Mhm.
and they're still not worrying me too much. Just throwing rocks at me. So we'll go with 2 bombs out in that direction.
I love that.
Are any of those guys already damaged?
Oh, all of them. All of them are damaged. They've been taking arrows and bolts and
All
they're
right.
looking
Well,
pretty shitty.
then let's just use the middle one as the point of contact. The stink bomb doubles the splash range, so this guy, the 3rd one, will get hit with it as well. So bomb number 1. So 34 to hit. Touch.
Yeah, that was
Minus
it.
the 4. He takes 27 points of cold damage as well.
He hates it.
Am I aware where these guys? I know one of the guys was immune to cold damage, but I think
That was a
different
spell.
one.
That was a spell for that
Okay.
that caster, Stone Giant, yeah.
All right, so cold damage.
Mm-hmm.
We need a reflex save from the one that's sitting right next to him of 21 to resist half of that damage.
He does.
All right, so he only takes half of 13.
Mm-hmm.
And I need a
He failed his reflex save, his fortitude save, the first one.
the fortitude save. Then he is staggered.
Yeah, he hates it.
1d4. Wait. Think.
I love it. It's going well for you guys, actually, all things considered.
Right, staggered. I
Yeah.
can't. I thought it was more that, but we'll say just one round for that. And
Yeah.
then they need to all 3 of them need to roll a DC 21 fort save for the nauseated effect.
Ah, okay. Got it.
Yep.
Stinky.
That one also got it. He's 21, right?
21. Yep.
All right, they're good. They're not nauseated, but he's staggered and he hates it.
Okay.
Anything else, Dr. Durden?
I'll throw one more bomb at that middle guy.
Ooh, sassy boy.
And let's see. There we go. So 28 to
Oh
hit
yeah.
minus.
Oh yeah. That
minus
one
whatever.
dies. That one dies.
Okay.
He's dead.
And then a reflex save for the one next to him for halving damage.
He's gonna do it. Half.
Yep. So he takes another
6.
6. Yep. That is it.
Perfect. All right. Let's see. Next up is this dire bear who's like runs through, rounds the corner. He can take a swipe. He has to roll a nat 20. He doesn't. He doesn't.
Close.
He gets close.
Yeah, both of them have rolled 19.
Sumi, you're up next. I'm getting blue ball.
These bears look real bad, right?
They look super almost dead. Well, the one
Okay.
above, the one to the right of Sumi looks almost dead. Mostly on fire. The other one looks pretty okay.
I'm going to. I don't know if this is the right call, but I feel like we have a long battle, so I'm going to play it a little safe. I'm going to fight defensively,
Ooh.
and I'm going to full round rip and tear these guys.
Love it.
And I'm going to start with the one that looks more hurt. And rip and tear.
All right, miss, hit, kill. 26 is a hit for 25. 16's a miss. Another 11. Not bad. Not bad,
Okay,
actually.
and it's bleeding if it can bleed.
It
For
can
3.
bleed. It can bleed. It can bleed. I'm gonna bleed for 3. Give myself a little red to remind myself. A little bleediness. I love that. Love that.
Great.
Looking dandy as can be. Anything else, Sumi?
Nope.
Yeah, this one's
No,
gonna,
sir.
gonna stay put. He's gonna focus his fire. Be the stone. Not being the stone. Be the stone. Be the stone. He's not being the stone.
the rock.
Nope. More giants are attacking. You hear shouts that there are giants attacking the eastern bridge. One of them looks to be a leader. That's what you hear. The eastern bridge is being attacked. All right.
So is this our mechanical call to go there, or
That's just letting you know that there are giants attacking that area.
okay? This is just thematic.
Thematic,
Okay.
and maybe something bad will happen if you don't defend it. I don't know. We'll find out.
What?
Harkin, you're up next.
All right.
Hey, it's a battle, dude. You're getting attacked. Everything's crazy. People are dying. You're hearing Wilhelm screams everywhere. You don't
My
know
understanding is like we would be moved around, and we didn't actually need this other information.
Yeah, well, here's
But
where we're at.
if you're telling us we should be following these calls,
You make a
I'm just trying to
choice on
understand the
what you think.
mechanics of this combat.
You tell me what you want to do. If you're like, well, maybe we should go defend. Maybe we should stay here. It's your choice, buddy. You make
Okay.
choices. Choices have consequences. I'm being
Oh.
as vague as possible. I'm such an ass.
Yeah, I can tell.
Harkin flies into the fire. Good. I like
No,
that.
I'm 60 feet in the air. Because vampires don't like fire, remember?
That's true.
Alright, which of these ones looks the least burnt or frosted?
The one in the back, actually. The one all the way in the back.
And the next one, the next least hurt one?
One all the way.
Okay, out of these 4.
I mean, they all look pretty messed up, about the same amount of messed up.
Okay, I will do my hex again, but this time I'm going to use split hex, which
Oh.
lets me target another person within 30 feet of that
I
person.
love that.
So I'm going to target these 2 with
Okay.
the sliver hex.
Jesus. Jesus. Oh, that one falls asleep. Sleepy giant in the back falls asleep.
Alright.
Good. I like that. This giant is sleeping. This giant is awake. He takes acid damage. Roll that 2d4.
That's right.
Let's go.
2d4.
He's like, oh, it burns and stings us. But that guy in the air keeps throwing bombs. One of these days. One of these days. Nope. Can't hit shit. Let's see. The banners are being attacked. This one here is also going to chuck. Stone. Oh, so close. Nope. 2 stones miss. More giants attacking. More giants attacking. Weave, you are a bat person.
Where are these stones landing in the background though, man?
They're smashing into buildings, crushing people. It's
I-
real messed up.
I almost feel guilty that I'm flying up here, like
Yeah.
making them throw rocks
Like
over the
northern,
wall.
like the
Further
northern
into
part
the
of
town.
Sandpoint, like they're going into town. Yeah, a couple have hit the cathedral itself, damaged some wall.
It's
yeah.
probably Joffrey. Joffrey's like, sir,
good.
we're just like looking back and seeing houses get destroyed.
Yes, you are. That's exactly what you're saying. That is correct. Yep.
Weave.
I'm gonna pull back to the bridge and try and stop them there.
I
But
love that.
first, lightning storm.
Oh no!
Oh, you
You
peeked.
cut out.
That was amazing. You peeked. That was amazing. I love that. Lightning storm? Oh, you are muted now. Can't
Oh,
even
that
hear you.
costs a whole
Oh no,
round.
his mic is gone.
It's gone.
Sorry, I'm here.
Yeah, you're back now.
Lightning storm on that bear there. 5d6. I haven't programmed that in correctly.
This one right here?
5d6 damage. Yeah, yeah, correct.
I love that.
20 reflex save to have.
He gets it.
Okay, well, 9 damage.
Zzz. Brr.
And it's okay. All right.
Did you skip that bear's turn, the one that was next to me?
No. He goes like first. All right, us Merding, you're up next.
Well, you know,
All things considered, this is going really well right now.
he's gonna pull out another one, put the other one back,
I love that.
and he's going to cast 2. He has the ability to cast 2.
Ooh.
So he's going to cast Scorching Ray
Oh, sassy devil. You sassy. That's a hit.
at. Wait for it. Wait for it.
Waiting for it.
This one.
Shut the front door. That's a hit.
Okay, and that means. Ah, darn! I can't use sneak attack.
Well, you could maybe walk along the wall before shooting that. And
You could. You could. You could. You could.
Good.
Yeah, I do have an extra 30 feet of movement.
You
so-
could.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. You can
Alright,
get within
yeah.
30 feet of it.
All right, let's see if I'm with 30.
Well, you just see this little halfling like skipping from like the little like breaks.
Excuse
The
me?
crenellations.
I said gnomeling. I said gnomeling. What did you
You said
hear? I said
halfling?
gnomeling.
No,
He's
you
a
did
quarterling.
Pretty sure I said gnomeling.
Not.
So
You said halfling.
we'll watch. We'll look at the tapes afterwards. It's fine.
Okay, there we go.
It's like me talking, me talking, me talking. Obvious voiceover.
No, that's
No.
the one. That's one ray. One ray is 46.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
And then here's the second ray
Love that.
with
Oh, mama. So you watch as 2 rays, one strikes to the back of this bear, the other one scorches along its spine and explodes its head, and it just dies.
Nice.
That was amazing. That was freaking
Yay!
amazing.
yay.
Maybe this whole adventuring thing is for us, Merding. That was
Well,
awesome.
we're gonna see.
Oh, that was awesome. All right, there's some more craziness going on. Some more craziness. This bear is dead. All right, who's up next? Which stone giant? That
19
stone
left in
giant
there.
is also dead. I'm just gonna start deleting guys. I can start deleting these guys. That'll do it. All right, this stone giant here is where that one's all the way down there. This one's all the way down there. One's a bear. That one's a bear. All right, the people of Sandpoint continue to fight back. Let's go.
Who's rolling the dice this time?
I
It's
do
got to be
this time.
cord. Oh.
Wow.
Let Potato do it. I believe.
Love that.
It's
Still
still
above
better than
average.
average. Yeah.
Pretty good. Pretty good. That is pretty good.
People of Sandpoint versus the Giants. Your Honor.
They didn't even need us.
All right, this dire bear here throws itself over the wall, like trying to bite someone out of midair, and lands next to Weave and Sumi, and is going to take just a harrowing attack of opportunity from
No.
all of the people of Sandpoint as it gets pelted with arrows. But it misses, and the stone giants continue their advance. So you hear shouts, screams, and the breaking near the Sandpoint Bridge, and you once again hear that brr, 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 brr. They're breaking through. They've almost made it over the bridge. Ah, the giants are attacking. The giants are attacking. And that's not good for them. But the good news is it's Dr. Durden's turn next.
All right.
I'm so scared for you all.
I'm
Actually
gonna
doing really well.
I'm gonna conserve bombs, so I'm gonna pull the composite icy burst keen longbow out.
Hmm.
You got to name that thing, man. We can't keep calling it the composite icy burst keen
Frosty.
longbow.
Old Frosty.
Frosty the
Old
Frosty the Bowman. There it is.
And I am. I'm gonna start shooting dudes.
Don't hate me, Lice. Come on, that was Server Grandpa worthy. Frosty the Bowman.
That's not very good.
Oh.
Old Frosty. We'll just go with Old Frosty. I'll pull out Old Frosty. I'm gonna shoot the one that's closest up front there and see how this goes. So, as a full round action, I can shoot this thing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 times.
Get after it.
5.
Yeah, that's not
Yep.
true.
Regular one shot. Shot number 2 from just having 2 attacks. Then rapid shot, and then 2-weapon fighting shot.
That's not
Yeah,
how
you
that works.
cannot.
You're not fighting with 2 weapons.
Oh, that's right. Not 2-weapon fighting. So
Also, do
was
you
it
have
rapid
Contra?
shot?
Hey, random question, Finance. Is there touch AC and flat 5-footed AC in 2E, or is it just AC?
Wait,
Flat-footed
rapid
is just
shot?
a flat. It's just a
Just a
default
flat
now.
-2, right? That's what I was confused about, but I figured it out
Okay.
now. All right, continue.
You're right. So rapid shot gives me 3 shots then, right?
Correct.
All right. Yep, got it. Never mind. I was just reading that wrong.
That's okay.
All right. So yeah, we'll rapid shot. So rapid shot, first shot. Here goes.
Make it happen. That's a hit.
23 to hit to do hopefully that damage
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
6
yeah.
and 4.
Yep.
So 10 points of damage.
Uh-huh.
If he, the first one, that closest one, if he's still up, I'll just keep
Yeah,
firing
just keep,
into him.
if he dies, I'll tell you to shoot somebody else. No problem.
All right. So second shot, 27
Yeah,
to hit.
for 16.
60. Yep.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
last shot.
Oh,
26
and that
hit.
giant gets pelted
4.
in the right eye and goes down. Down, down, down. Nice job.
Down, down, do, 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 do.
All right. Stone Giants attacking. Dire Bears attacking. Stone Giants attacking. The dragon looks like it. So it's up in the sky. Kind of looks like it's about to begin its strafing run. Like you can see it breathe a little bit of fire, and it's up really high in the sky, like a couple hundred feet, and you see it kind of bring its wings back, and it starts to dive down towards the city, but it's going towards the center, away from the outskirts, as it were. Yeah. So just do with that information as you see fit. All right, let's see here. Who's next? Who is next? Next up are some more Stone Giants. They're doing some stuff. And it is now Sumi's turn. She's a kitty.
Sumi races for the bridge.
Okay, I love
Full
that.
speed.
That will take her this round, and at the beginning of her next turn, she will arrive on the outskirts of that bridge. Is how I'm going to do that, because you move so fucking fast. Pretty sure she
Okay.
can run it ×4. She could get there in a round.
Yeah.
Isn't her base movement 800?
I don't think it's 800.
She's basically the Flash, right?
She's very quick.
Okay, I love that.
All right. Sumi and
Perfect.
Weaver off the board then.
Perfect. So, Sumi Weave, I'm going to just move you over to the bridge area where you'll be arriving.
Sure.
Okay. And that's the thing that took place. Okay, perfect, perfect. Stone Giants attacking. Stone Giants. All right, this giant here rethinks his life and actually starts to retreat. He starts to run back. He's like, fuck this. Hearken. Looks like their line is breaking. Their line is breaking here.
Okay.
Oh, this bear takes an attack of opportunity. It misses.
What? Oh, right. That was that. I forgot about that.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna fly back to here.
Okay.
I'm gonna make that bear try to. I will use a curse hex
Okay.
to force it to make a second save against Slumber.
Ooh. I love that. I love that. I don't hate it at all. In fact, I love it. He's probably going to fail his first save. 15. He falls asleep. He's a sleepy bear.
All right. That's it for me.
All right. People with Sandpoint will then go slit its throat. They're like, kill the bear.
Damn.
Coup de grace the shit out of that bear. All right. This guy here is still taking acid damage. Roll me 2d4. If you roll well enough, just maybe.
3.
Not well enough. That's okay. I was really excited. This one here is sleeping still.
They're not running away.
No, that one's running. He actually runs, kicks his friend. His friend wakes up, gets up, and starts to run as well. They're getting.
So let's
gotta
see.
dodge.
Let's go ahead and do his next round.
Do his next round.
Okay, there's 4.
Okay.
And then his next round, he
You
should have-
watch as he falls over and seems like he's sizzling. His friend checks on him, but it's too late, and his friend keeps running. And yeah, the Northern Siege is basically done. You guys succeeded. So if everyone wants to take their round and start moving back towards the other
Into the
section,
bridge.
you guys can get back to the bridge and hopefully defend the bridge area. I love that. Let me drag everybody over there. All right.
Where's this map taking
Over
place?
here.
Don't worry about it. I got you. That one? The one in the center? That's further south. Don't worry about it. We'll be fine. It's not your focus right now. We're doing this battle now. All right.
I bet this flaming battle map has absolutely nothing to do with a dragon of any kind.
Oh, absolutely not. That's not a real thing that ever took place ever. All right, so we are still in this round.
Oh,
Okay, this one's they're attacking the southern gate. All right, weave.
If you want to give me a turn here.
Sumi is going to be arriving on her turn, so you don't get a turn right now. You're still moving, but if you want to buff Sumi, cast another spell, say a prayer to ley lines, whatever you want to do.
I'm totally fine with that. I'm just going to ask, just because I want to ask.
I love that.
Can I see the bridge?
Not from where you're at, because you actually have to get like to where you're at to actually see the bridge.
That's totally fine.
Yeah. All right, so you guys get
All
ready.
right, I will buff Sumi. You can just go on ahead.
Everything's moving. This guy's doing his thing. This guy's getting ready. You hear once again that horn, that brr brr, brr brr, and you hear this rah 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 rah. You hear like the giants are getting, I guess, buffed by this, which is pretty cool, I guess, for him. And more giants attacking, dire bears attacking. All right, the people of Sandpoint continue to fight back, but now they're fighting back against the giants on this bridge. So roll me a 3d6. Let's see how much damage they deal.
It's Cord's turn.
Cord's turn.
Roll it up, Kordsky. All ones. Or all 6s. That's all that's going to happen. It's not going to be. There's going to be no in between. That's actually a really good roll. That's a really good roll. That was really good. All right, so
We're
these guys
still
take
back up
some
to average 13.
damage. Damage. Love that. All right, and all right, the stone giants are moving in. And Dr. Jordan, you now arrive on the scene. You do get your full round in this scene, but you see these giants crossing the bridge, and you see a real big, nasty-looking guy.
Ooh.
He's crossing the bridge too. He looks pretty angry, actually.
He has,
yeah.
He has small
That's a codpiece.
dingus. He has small dingus envy.
Maybe he does. I don't know.
Wolf has no idea what you're talking about.
that cod piece is amazing.
It looks like
That cock piece?
it looks like red
I said
dragon
cod
armor. He might
piece.
have
Oh,
fire
whoa,
resistance.
whoa. All right, whoa. Okay,
He looks kind of horny.
you're not wrong.
Ah!
Good game, everybody.
And here comes the server ban.
All right, and
Sorry,
Dustboot.
Twitch.
It's fine. No, hey, if female streamers can run around in their freaking like bathing suits and pools and call that streaming, pretty sure we can say cock on stream. All right, there you go. All right, let's move on. All right, what do you got, Dr. Dern?
Do we know anything about giants, or do I know anything about giants? Like, is this a different type, or what is that?
No, it's just a guy that probably has some character levels.
They're big.
Okay.
I imagine I got here first. So Weave as a bat is going to call out. It looks like he's wearing red dragon. He might be resistant to fire.
What?
I didn't hear that. I'm way in the back.
Well, whatever. The point is I hope Durden heard it. That's the important thing.
Well, if all available, I always go with the cold ones because they do that extra effects. But in any case, okay.
Love that.
I would like to, I guess, fly. How high is this building right here? Let me ask all the
about
questions.
25 feet in the air is the roof.
Okay.
It's
Then
peak. Yeah.
I would like to fly over the top of that building, so somewhere like let's say right here,
Love that.
and I'd like to be about 30 feet above the roof of that building right there.
Love that. I love that.
And with using my movement, I can take one standard attack, right?
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
All right. let's. I don't know what this does, but I have 12 +1 giant bane arrows.
So they'll do an extra 2d6 of damage if they hit,
The giants, okay.
and you get a +2 to hit them if they're giants.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Well, +1 because your bow's already +1, but
Okay. Well, I will shoot at him with that, just to take a pot shot, and then we'll add that stuff afterwards.
Beautiful.
If I rolled
Go
decently.
ahead, fire that arrow. Let's see what happens.
Yep.
All right. He you watch as the arrow flies towards him, and he deflects it out of the way. Just ka-tink.
With a
Does nothing.
crit?
Yeah.
With a crit?
deflect
arrows.
Dang, man.
He's just like,
That's
nope.
lame.
A little bit.
That was super lame.
That is super lame, isn't it? I'm sitting here like,
That's so lame.
it's so lame.
Can I use a hero
Oh.
point so that he doesn't deflect it and he
No.
just like
Ooh.
grabs for it
Aw.
and he misses?
Nope. Nope.
You get your
Alright.
class features. He gets
Wolf
his.
is like, this is going too well for you guys.
This is supposed to go. This is supposed to be hard. Nope. Nope.
All right,
All right.
done then.
The dragon's getting closer.
That
Not there
guy's
yet.
fucked. I'm mad.
That guy, you should be mad. All right, this guy's gonna chuck some. He's actually gonna move up here. He's gonna chuck a rock. Dr. Durden. 31 is a miss.
Yep, 31 is a
All right,
miss.
Bear's crazy. Bear's crazy. All right. Sumi is a kitty. She arrives on the scene. What would Sumi like to do?
Since I set out first and I'm the fastest, can we just say that I'm able to charge at this first guy
Sure.
here?
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh,
All
I should've
right.
done that.
Absolutely.
Sumi
Do whatever you want.
charges this first guy.
Yeah.
Do
that.
do
Love
attacks. I don't have you Omega'd,
Yeah.
so just pouncing shred.
Love that. All right, this guy's probably going to die. 14, 21, possible crit miss. Plus 10.
I'll reroll that claw.
Love that.
Oop.
Oh, you're good. You are good. That guy is bleeding profusely and looks very sad about his lot in life. This giant's going to move up. Just get up to the edge of the bridge. This giant here is not doing anything. Harkin, you arrive on the scene seeing this situation before you. What would you like to do?
I will kind of just glide over with my pretty fast fly speed.
Love that. Love that that's the thing you're doing.
And thankfully these guys moved into a perfect spot for me to do some shenanigans. Because shenanigans are amazing. I will use my split hex
Love that.
to do a. What weapons does this guy look like?
Looks like he's got some picks. Looks like he's got picks in his hand. Well, one pick in one hand. He's got another pick on his belt, but he's got like, you know, he's been blowing a horn every once in a while.
Okay. I'm gonna target him.
Yeah.
And then use split hex to target him too.
Love that.
They need to make will saves against Evil Eye.
Ooh, evil eye, he says. Evil eye. Evil eye.
I thought you were playing something else. It looks like you're playing
20.
witch.
Okay.
I have
Shamans
hexes. Yeah.
Shamans are
Oh.
hybrid witches and oracles.
Oh.
So the bad guy
Yeah.
failed.
Uh-huh.
All right. He has a -4.
Okay.
Oh, they both have the penalty from Evil Eye.
Okay.
It's just one of them has it for how many rounds? 3
All
plus
of them.
my wisdom modifier, so 9.
Mhm.
Oh no, 11. Yeah, 11.
Okay.
And then the other one has it for a round.
Nice. Love that. Love that. All right. And some more giants are attacking. Giants are attacking. All right. Weave. You are a bat person in a little tiny pouch. Your voice is squeaky, and you can call lightning.
Does this river look deadly? Like if I destroyed the bridge?
No.
Didn't
It's
think
like
so.
barely. It's maybe like 6 feet deep. These giants would be like, "Oh, look, a kiddie pool."
Yeah.
In fact,
I'm
just to the
going-
south of this, you see giants crossing the pond and attacking the middle. Yeah. Yeah.
No value in destroying the bridge then. I will just call lightning on the head guy.
I love that.
So I'll just
It's good.
lightning.
It's beautiful.
Spells, call lightning.
Beautiful.
Lightning storm.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I don't have the damage macro on
You gotta
this.
put
I'll
that
just-
damage macro in there, buddy. Come on.
Gotta put that in, but
Wow.
that's good damage.
All right, and he gets
Reflex
a
save to
reflex
have
save.
that. Yep.
Ooh, he might do it. We'll see. He doesn't. All right.
Nice.
He hates
22
it.
damage.
Thank you.
I'll
hate
take
it.
that.
All right, this giant here is gonna just swing. He's gonna swing on him. Misses the kitty. Misses the kitty. Asmeridan, you are a gnomeling.
I'm just doing a test roll here. Yeah, okay,
Love
cool.
it. I love it.
So,
Do it up. Let's do this.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30,
All right.
5,
The
10.
heroes of Sandpoint are once again saving us. Rally behind them. Rally behind them. For Sandpoint. For all of Varisia.
Well, who here speaks Draconic, by the way?
Maybe me.
All right, I'm going to fire
Love that.
a
Percent under
I do
core?
not.
Yeah, that's me.
magic missile at this one.
Oh, he's not gonna like that. The one on the south is a little more damaged, by the way.
Okay, well, I'll hit the one on the south.
Yeah.
Is that the one that Sumi was?
That is the one that Sumi mauled.
Mauling.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. Anytime I see Sumi mauling,
Yeah.
5, 3, 2.
Okay,
if I
so we
roll-
watch as pop, and the last one takes off his
Yeah.
jaw, and he collapses to the ground.
Okay.
Another
You're
dead giant.
welcome.
That's 2 kills for Osmeridan tonight. He's rolling. Maybe 3. I think it's 3 kills now. This guy's rolling.
Yeah, 3 kills because of the acid.
Jesus. All right. This guy looks around, sees his friend die, sees the spells being cast, reaches down, grabs the horn, blows it, but the tone is slightly different. Instead of a burr, it's a burr. And from somewhere to the northeast, northwest, towards the direction of the dragon, you hear a and you see the dragon pivot. It was going to attack the town, swoop down, strafe the garrison, and then start flying real fast towards your direction. Not there yet, but he's coming for you. Looks like this guy just called in reinforcements. Oh boy.
Neat.
That's great.
We're the Knights of
I love my job.
Yeah. Love your job too.
Hey, we saw bears.
All right, the
initiative.
people of Sandpoint attack as well. So
I guess it's back to me.
back to you.
Oh, no, it's
Weave is
Weave's
gonna do it
turn.
this time. It's Weave's turn.
Ooh, I love
Was
it.
it 3d6 still?
I love it. I love that.
3d6.
I love that it's 3d6.
Weave, no.
Oh, it's pretty okay. I mean, it's still 10 damage. Arrows and rocks and daggers and buckets of slop just go flying at these guys. They're not having a good time. They're not
They're getting fed while it's
having a good time. All right, this gentleman here is going to move up.
I didn't know lunch was provided.
26 is a miss. Stone giants are attacking. Dr. Durden, you're up next.
Right. So let's see. I have questions to try to affect this guy so he can catch shit.
Apparently.
A limited number of times.
A limited number of times. That's fine. Well, shit. 5, 10, 15. Man, the cat is kind of close. All right. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna fly in,
Mhm.
and let's see. How do you do this? You right click once, and then I'm gonna fly in like somewhere
How fast are dragons?
there.
Not very easy.
So fast.
So I'm
200
like-
feet per round?
Mhm.
Oh, right.
That's almost as fast as Sumi.
Almost. She's the Flash.
So I'm gonna fly somewhere right there, and I am going to throw a bomb at. I think this guy's back. I'm trying to see this radius here. Yeah, we'll see. In a 10-foot radius and dim light. This other one. No, you know what?
I believe in you.
I'm gonna throw a bomb at the big guy's feet. I'm not gonna aim at him because I just wanted to explode right in front of him. How about that?
I love that. I love that.
All right, so I'm going to throw a bomb on there as a swift action. I am going to put a fungal stun vial on that.
Okay. And which guy are you
bomb.
attacking?
The bridge actually. So I'm attacking
bridge.
the square in between him and
Okay.
the other guy,
Okay.
closer to him.
Okay.
And I'm going to throw that there, so he'll probably take splash unless he wants to catch my splash. That sounded dirty.
Well, it's not attacking him directly, so he can't. Was that another cock joke? Carrying on.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was
I
the
broke
plan.
Nate. I broke Nate.
No, of course.
All right, so 29 to hit
Hits the
that
bridge.
spot
Yeah.
on the ground there. He'll take the splash damage for that,
Will he?
unless he does a reflex for it. So give me a 21 reflex. Yeah, he's awesome.
Nada.
So he takes he halves that and takes 6 cold damage.
Okay.
Is he affected by cold damage?
He is.
All right, cool. Just checking. And then the fungal stun vial explodes and emits a bright blue light when it's broken. The flash, a bright light is within 10 foot radius.
Okay.
Who does that hit? Does that hit him and the guy
And the other
behind him?
gentleman. Yeah, on the other gentleman.
All right. And it emits a 20-foot dim light radius.
Okay.
All creatures within the flash area must make a will save DC 20.
Okay.
Creatures that fail are stunned for 1d2 rounds if they're in the bright light.
Oof. Stunned,
That's
you said?
insane.
Damn.
1d2
That sucks.
round.
Roll me 1d2.
1d2. How the hell do you do that?
/R space 1d2.
/R space 1d2.
Two rounds. All right, so he's stunned for 2 rounds.
Oh, it's 4.
He's stunned for 2 rounds. All right, that sucks for him.
So who's that? That's the big guy?
Yeah.
Okay,
The
what
named
about
fellow.
what
the
about
other guy's
other one
fine.
passed?
The other guy's fine.
Okay. And anybody in the dim light is confused for 1 round. Which I don't know if anybody else is. Is
No
this other
save
guy?
on that? No save on the confusion?
It's the same one. It's a DC 20 will save.
All right, so they have to make 2 will saves?
Anybody within 20 feet of it.
All right, so he's confused for 1 round.
Yeah, no, it's just the people within the 20-foot radius.
Okay, cool. Then we're good. Anything else?
That is it. Those cost
Beautiful.
75 gold pieces a piece, but
Right.
I can make them
How
at
high
a
in the air
third.
are you?
Well, 30 plus 25, so 55 feet.
Cool. This guy climbs these barrels and takes a leaping lunge at you to try to grab you out of the air. What's your CMD?
CMD.
Yeah.
That's a good question. Where's under defenses? CMD 31.
31. He's probably not going to succeed, but on the off chance he can grab you, he's going to drag you to the ground. He hates you right now. Yeah, this is probably not going to work. 29, he misses.
Oh, man.
He goes, you feel his fingers grab your foot, and you just kind of shake him off, and then he falls, landing, like, on the rocks here prone. So he's
You guys
now
all hear
prone.
Joffrey screams in his very distinct.
All right, you see a big old red dragon swooping down towards you guys. It looks like probably next round he's gonna be here. Just kind of just put the guy right here, just see what he looks like. Big and scary. There he is. Bloop. Big old scary dragon, but he's not there yet. Not there yet. All right, next up is...
You get out of here, you. You're not here yet. You
All right,
silly.
Sumi's
You
kitty.
silly Billy.
Sumi's kitty.
Sumi is going to. I get 5-foot step here, I guess.
Mhm.
Fighting defensively and
Love
just
that.
start laying into this northern one. What is this blue? What
He
happened
has
to this guy?
Evil Eye for
He's evil eye.
attacks.
He's got minus on everything. He's just terrible.
Okay,
He's-
I'm actually not going to focus him then. I'm going to let the one that's cursed stay alive a bit because
I like
he
that.
won't hit me.
I like that.
I'm going to focus the other one. Fighting defensively, I have to tick that on.
Yeah.
And then attacks, rip and tear into that southern one.
The
The
barracks is on fire! Half the city is aflame! The dragon! He's lit everything on fire! Dragon! Dragon!
Oh,
Yeah, cats can't do anything about dragons.
I almost made a joke.
I mean, it's not too late.
We need a donkey.
These nuts.
D's nuts. D's dragons. D's nuts.
I'm a 12-year-old.
You are a 12-year-old, sir. All right, so Sumi rips and tears. Hits a
Yeah.
couple times. Misses a bunch.
Yeah,
Mostly
yeah,
misses. Yeah, that was
that's
bad.
Sumi.
That was bad. She hits hard or she hits not at all. All right, this one here has got -4 to all of its attacks. Swinging on Sumi. Can't hit shit. His club shatters. He has no club anymore and is just super sad about life. Harkin, you're up next.
I am delighted in his sorrow.
Yeah, he's just
Right.
like, this was supposed to be easy. Why is it so hard to attack humans?
Unga Bunga was 2 days from retirement.
Well, these are
Alright.
stone giants, not hill giants. Fuck you.
Okay, I'm gonna.
That's hilarious. I love
I'm
that.
gonna target these two guys with slumber.
All right, which one?
Time.
Well, the two guys in front of Sumi.
All right, all right. Falls asleep. Hold on. Let's see if this next one I'll Ooh, beautiful. Both of them pass the fuck out. The new hero of Sandpoint is putting them all to sleep. He is our savior.
Red's on the ground like, I could do that too.
Where's the dragon? Is he
Red's
asleep?
hiding under a cart, talking to his spider.
Wait, what are these, by the way? These little vats.
What's that?
What are these
That's the
little vats?
Isn't that the brewery?
It's the brewery.
It's like wine.
It's
Oh,
beer.
Red would 100% be in one of those.
Yeah,
I
he's
think.
like underneath it.
with like
drinking.
a straw.
Yeah. Weave, you are a bat person.
I'm gonna cast Protection from Energy on Sumi.
I love that.
Give her full that, so you can just keep going.
All right, Osmeriting, you are up, my good man. My good gnomeling. Got him again. Look at me go. I'm out of control tonight. I'm out of control. I'm on
just
All
fire.
right, so I moved my 60.
Hamana.
And that puts me. Okay. So this.
That is True Blau. He has dropped all of his stuff.
Who is this?
That is a sleeping giant person.
Oh, well, I don't want to mess
Coup
with
de
a
grace.
sleeper. I can't get there and do anything.
You can do whatever you want. You're an adult. You can make your own decisions.
You may sleep for another 11
So
rounds.
are all these down?
Not all of them.
Which one's standing?
This
Two
one's
are asleep,
standing.
one is prone,
Yeah.
and one is stunned.
Yep. These giants
So
are having
which
a
ones?
really bad day.
Well, then I'm just going to use my magic missile. Which one's the one that's prone?
This one over here, he's like behind the barrels. You can just see his like
Okay.
his big
So
stupid
this
head.
guy's stunned.
Yeah, he's just like.
Well, then I don't want to wake up the sleeper.
No, you don't.
So I will just shoot magic missile at the one with the
Stunned
the
condition.
little the LD energy.
I love that.
Since he's making up for
God, these guys are just having a
only
really rough time.
ones.
So you give for making the joke again.
Yeah, 5-7 points.
Yeah, he hates it. He hates it. All right,
Force
giants are
damage.
attacking. Giants are attacking. He has one more round. One more round of being stunned. Let's giant this up. All right. People of Sandpoint continue to fight back against the giant invasion of their city.
I think Patrick is that.
Oh, my turn.
Yes,
I
sir.
think so.
3d6.
Yep.
14.
Nice.
All right. Now, the beautiful thing is that I am not going to make this wake up those giants because I'm a benevolent game master. But
Don't lie to us.
here's are going. This one's sleeping. This one's awake. Dr. Durden, you're up next.
Can I see this dragon?
It's still about 100. It's like a turn away. You can see him though, but he's a ways away. He's a ways away.
It's coming.
He's swooping. You can see that it's huge size.
And he can make it here.
Oh, he'll be here next round. He'll be doing some
Alright.
stuff. He'll be doing some
You could
shenanigans.
delay your turn a little bit until he shows up if you wanted to.
No, I don't need to do that. I am going to actually. Joffrey is going to use an extract. Joffrey's getting scared. He's going to use. He's going to use a 4th level spell slot of greater invisibility,
Mhm. Mhm.
and we disappear.
Mhm. Mhm. Mhm.
And
Mhm.
just in case that giant gets some ideas,
Mhm.
I'm gonna fly about 20 feet higher into the air, invisible. So if he jumps up there and tries to grasp, he's not going to get anything.
I love that.
And then, as my action, I'll drop a bomb on him.
Wow. The guy that's prone?
Yeah, the one that's prone down there.
He's about to have a bad day.
I will.
As the bomb's falling. Well, you had a bad day. You take one down.
That's true. That's true.
I have seen these guys take fire damage, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay.
I like how Cord's character is
39
basically
to
a
hit.
B-17 bomber from World War II.
That's what I've turned into.
Yeah.
Except they weren't invisible. That's the new
And
thing,
he's just
though.
like, why? Why I surrender? I
So you're a stealth
surrender.
bomber.
He's saying that he
He's a
surrenders.
stealth bomber
This
now.
one throws down his weapon, is still prone, is putting his hands up. I surrender. I surrender is what he's screaming. He's also not staggered, but he's trying to surrender.
He does take 29 points of cold damage, though.
He hates it.
And yeah, we'll leave it at that.
I love that. All right, giants are attacking. Giants and Longtooth. Good old Longtooth, the red dragon himself. He looks like he's moving quick, but he might even be hasted. We're not sure. He's moving quick. He's moving quick, and he is moving real fast. Really, really fast towards a certain flying son of a bitch.
Can't
In
see
fact, it kind of looks
You
like
can probably.
it kind of looks like he still sees you.
me. Yeah.
And he gets right up to there, and as he gets real close, he says, "Magic, I am a dragon. Magic is in my veins." And he goes to chomp on you because he has see invisible right now. So he's about to try and
I wouldn't be
mess
surprised if it
up
just had true sight.
your life. He's about to try and mess up your life. And I apologize in advance for this attack. This isn't his normal attack roll, but he's buffed himself a bunch as he's been flying around doing shit. So super sorry in advance. 62 to hit.
Yep.
No, that misses everybody. In
True
this
strike.
thing.
So yeah, that's a thing. And so he hits. This is a.
So he still has a plus 25 to hit.
All right. I apologize, Dr. Durin, as you take 37 points of damage. 37 points of damage. That was actually really shitty on
rolled
the D6s.
low.
I rolled low.
That's just all what piercing.
Just piercing, slashing,
No fire.
bludgeoning, just a lot of that stuff. Yep, that's what she gets. And
right.
he activates his frightful presence.
Trap card.
I need everyone to give me a will save, please.
How
Assuming
far
gets
away?
180 feet.
Oh,
That's
geez.
everyone.
Suck it.
Will save.
Wait, I gotta do a save for my little buddy. For
One of my
wormy.
worst.
Assuming gets a +4 to that, so that's 16. Yeah.
Not wormy.
16 and 15, not great. Sure hope
Cards within
it's
the range,
DC
witness the
15.
action may become frightened or shaken.
So shaken then.
So you are all shaken.
What
All
is
of us?
the
What's the DC?
DC is 21. Every one of you is shaken.
Great, good, good.
I want to use my mythic power to surge on. Oh wait a minute, wrong game. Damn it.
8.
I drink a potion of not shaken, stirred.
Oh.
You drink a stirred potion.
Oh,
Interesting.
I
that,
drink a stirred potion.
that's a proper clap there, Jasper. That's a proper.
I'm
clap.
sorry.
That was good. That was good.
I kind of loved it, actually. 37 points of munch. That's right, Blau. 37 points of munch. Munching.
I reduced that by 5 with a ablative barrier.
Good.
So 32.
So minus
Okay.
2 to attack, minus 2 to saves,
It's just everything, basically.
minus 2 to ability skills.
Everything, basically.
Not -2 to AC though. Hey.
No, that's true. It is not minus 2 to AC. It's a good thing. All right. And that dragon gets right up in your business. All right. The stone giant here has surrendered. So I'm just going to delete his turn because he has surrendered. And this one. All right. Sumi is a kitty. She's got 2 sleeping stone giants next to her that are just nippy napping.
Yeah, I guess I would just coup de grace one of them would be the best plan.
Yup.
here.
One of them is dead. That one.
Um,
Probably the one that doesn't have the mind. Well, they're both going to die here
No.
shortly anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna leave that one on the field, but we know his time is coming. All right, the stone giant's sleeping. Stone giant's hearken. Hearken. What do you want to do, buddy? Hearken 2.0, legally distinct. Take it away, my friend. Take it away. What do we got?
I'm going to
Number
use an
4?
ability
Okay.
that still works if he passes the save, which is my favorite kind of ability.
Oh, that's crazy.
I'm going to
It's not
evil
save
eye
or
him
suck.
for saves.
For saves. Evil Eye who? The dragon?
Yes. And the surrendering giant for no other reason than that he's in range.
Yeah, he's like, I hate it. He fails. He just auto fails.
Okay.
All right, this dragon, and it's a will save?
Yes.
All right.
And if he passes it.
23.
Wait, 1 second. Math. 18 plus half my level. So he passed, so it's only 1 round.
Okay.
But I will, as a move action, chant to increase it by a round.
Ooh, bold choice. Yeah.
And I will sit right here, content to not be munched.
Interesting. The red one first, then the one with the stars. All right. Weave. There is a red dragon. You're pretty sure it's an adult. It's very big and very angry.
Lightning!
Lightning's. What?
That's fair.
I weakened him to spells.
Well, this is what I got. DC 20 reflex to have.
Ooh, you know what their best save is?
Reflex, I'd
He
imagine.
fails. He takes 21 points of damage. He hates it. Poultry. Shall feast upon you. And stone giants are attacking. Osmerding is a gnomeling. Osmerding, what
60
do you
feet, 55 feet. He runs up,
I love that.
and is it stuck there? Is it still
It's
down?
stunned.
It's stunned. So could this be a coup?
So
I
you
think
No, I
no.
have to do a full attack. I have to do a full
Yeah,
attack. Okay.
correct.
So it's going to wake up before,
Correct.
but I don't know that. So we're going to continue this. So I get 1 attack
You do?
with my shocking grasp.
Oh god, he hates it.
So hand lightning.
I love that. Hand like, oh my god! I
What is
think
it
that
confirmed?
confirms.
You think it confirms?
I think it does. Hold on 1 second.
Against touch?
Hold
He's
on.
stunned and it's touch.
Yeah, it confirms. That's amazing.
Oh yes.
I'm giving you the sneak attack, even though you're not supposed to have it, because that's hilarious.
No, I
Um,
get sneak. I get sneak.
Not
attack.
against
Not
stun.
against stun, but I'm giving it to you
Oh.
because the rule of cool. And you just see
Yeah.
lightning crackle up his side,
Is
singeing
he-
him. And he's
Is he denied his dexterity bonus?
He is.
No.
Then it goes through no matter whether you give it to him
No,
or
stun
not.
doesn't.
I know it doesn't,
deny
but I'm saying he is because fuck this guy.
That's
Well,
what
yeah,
this thing
normally
says.
not, but you gave it to him.
I did.
All
I
right.
did.
Bl-
All right. He's
Blau will
no
have the
longer
last word.
stunned.
He'll
He
tell
looks
us in the
very upset at the gnomeling at his feet. And all right, it's now turn 7. Turn 7. Let me make sure nothing
Yes,
crazy
you
is
lose your
happening at
dex
turn
when
7.
you're stunned.
All right, you do lose your dex when you're stunned. You're right.
So it would have gone through.
Would have gone through either way,
So,
but also really cool. So this is great. All right, people of Sandpoint, they continue to fight. Actually, I'm making a thing that there's no people of Sandpoint in this fight because the dragon scared them
Dragon
off.
scared him off.
They all ran
yeah.
away.
Frightful presence, yeah.
Rifle. They run away from him. They're like dragon F this noise. All right, and
I respect it.
All right, Dr. Darkvale Durden. It's your go, buddy. You have a friend. You're muted too. He's speechless.
Taking any penalties for my distance within him, or am I? I'm
I
not
mean,
adjacent, right?
You are adjacent. He can
Okay.
threaten you. So if you move away, throw an attack, ranged attack, like do anything, he's gonna try to eat you.
He's also got reach, so
Yeah.
Okay.
He
All right.
wants, He wants some of it. Yeah.
So if I make an attack, if I make any attacks, he just gets an opportunity attack.
Range, show me.
Make a range attack, yes.
Well, that's all I can do. I don't make melee attacks. I'm gonna do punch him.
Try it. See what happens when you punch a dragon.
You know what? Man, I don't have a lot of options here. It's just
No.
either take attacks. All right. So what I'm gonna do then is let's heal ourselves a little bit as one thing, because then he won't attack us with that.
Well, it depends on how you heal.
Maybe.
Because drinking a potion provokes.
Mm-mm.
Oh, so anything I do provokes an attack of opportunity. Absolutely everything then.
You could
punch him.
you could ask Wolf if you could full withdraw down over the edge of the barrels.
I would allow you to full withdraw over the edge of the barrels. Basically, you slip down on the barrels out of his vision and don't provoke. But that would be your round.
But that would be your whole turn.
Correct.
So if I use an extract, that provokes an attack of opportunity as well.
Yes.
Correct.
All right. Well, I can't do anything then. Yeah. So let's do that then. So you're saying I can full, what do you call it? Full retreat or full?
Yeah.
And where
Full
can I
withdrawal.
go? Can I just move my 60 feet?
No, you have to slip down behind the barrels specifically. Is my devil's bargain.
Next to that other dude who's
Who's like, I surrender. I surrender.
Sure. Let's do that then. So I'll just
that.
kind of like fall out of the sky and like move over towards the right.
He
So I
watches
use
you
fly.
slip down, says something about you being a coward,
Mhm.
but damn it, damn it, damn it. You know what he's gonna do? I think what he's gonna do is he like swoops a little bit, and he's gonna do a 50-foot cone of fire.
Oh no!
Oh yeah, I need all three of you, including the sleeping giant who fails, to make reflex saves, please.
You're
Not a problem.
bad man.
He's not a man. He's a dragon.
And I rolled a 2.
Oh boy. Well, Weave, do you have evasion?
No.
Oh buddy. Well, 48 points of fire damage.
I take none.
I take none.
It's good.
Keep in mind, you still have fire resistance as well, Oz. So you get 10
Good.
points of that knocked off.
No, I get none.
good.
If 28.
Oh, because you passed. Yeah, right.
Stone giant. Stone giant.
I have evasion.
Sue me as a kitty.
Did this guy die from the fire attack?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Crispy.
So nobody took damage on that fire attack? Wow.
Well, no good guys did.
Is this dragon close enough to the ground to be swiped at?
No. He's about 50 feet in the air.
Well, Sumi's gonna do what Sumi did in a future past life. And Sumi's going to run up the barrels and jump on top of the dragon, and trying to pin it to the ground.
Effing go. I love that.
+5. to next
So
player roll
here
from
is
Blau.
my acrobatics to jump up onto the dragon. And
I'll
then
allow
here
it.
is my CMB to try and pull it down.
Nope. Like catches a little bit of its sides. The claws like create sparks as it's clawing at the side. But yeah, it does not.
All
Hey,
right.
there's a
Just gonna
plus
say I
five.
end up over here then.
There's a
or something like
+5 from Blau. If anything would have worked.
It's still not.
Does
good
a
enough, Blau. I
29?
appreciate you, Blau. You're a good man. Does not do it. Not good enough. Not even close.
Wait. Wait, now that it's so high, is there anything else I can tack on to make this any better?
I wish.
uh,
It'd be amazing.
Hero point to add another +5 to make it.
you can
pull
use
it
the hero
down.
point. Do you want to use the hero point?
I use the hero point, pulling it down to the
doesn't
ground.
Succeed. Still doesn't succeed.
No!
Not even close. You waste the hero
Oh.
point.
What?
He got
Maybe
you.
waste.
All
Got
right, whatever.
I'm so sassy tonight. I don't even know.
All right. Can I at least get a paw swipe? Just
You know what? You
one
know what?
little paw
Take
swipe.
a paw swipe. I'll allow it.
Here's my one little paw swipe.
Yeah, swing and a
Doesn't
miss.
even hit, but that's fine. That's fine. At least I got something. At least I got to try there. All right. I end up me and Sumi kind of land over here after our
Yeah.
failed attempt
Yeah.
at pouncing there.
I love that. I love that. All right. All right. What do we got going on here?
All right, this
All
is
right, Harkin,
probably
you're a
not
person.
going to work,
It might. You don't know.
but I will do that thing with my hand again to summon a different rod this time.
Okay. A lot of rods in your pockets.
I have bought some rods.
You bought some rods. I like that.
Do any of them have sticky hands?
No.
That's pretty cool.
He is within enough range to where actually no, I had the 5-foot flap to make it. I will cast good old Slay Living
Okay.
with reach.
Okay.
So does he have SR?
Yes, he does.
All right. I have a total of this much.
Spell flies forward and ricochets off of his scales.
Can I spend a hero point?
Sure, you can spend a hero point.
I will do it to reroll because I will probably get better than a 5.
Probably. Yeah! As it ricochets off its scales, it flies up in his wings and then flies back into his body.
All right. He needs to make a fortitude save at the -4. because
That's
of-
true. That is a -4 to his fortitude saves. Fortitude saves are pretty good. It's probably going to be
Yeah.
okay. 28.
Ooh. Wait. Ah, he passed.
Oh,
Okay. Well, he still takes some damage.
he does. He doesn't like
He takes.
it. You hear
this
him
much-
saying draconic necromancy? Hey,
A little bat. Necromancy!
Nate, how attached to your character are you? He's not happy with you. I'm just saying, he's not happy with you.
I will, as a last-ditch effort to maybe dissuade him from attacking me, I'm gonna pull my little dragon out and be like, "Don't kill my dragon."
What color is your pseudo dragon?
The dragon looks like it is made of the night sky.
Weave, you are a bad person. A bat, not bad, bat person.
Oh my god.
He finally looks at me.
Attached
And
are
he's
you,
like,
your character, Nate?
I'm just asking.
The one you've made this game.
I mean, he keeps putting himself in dangerous situations and pissing off
Oh my
dragons.
Number 5
well,
on the
since-
way.
Since Sumi can't do anything, I'm gonna have Weave keep calling in that lightning. So call lightning storm. Hey,
All
That's
right.
pretty good.
reflex to have. Yeah, I rolled really good
What's the
damage.
DC? 20? All right, so he takes half.
There. 20, but what's
Yeah.
with that? That hex is a -2.
That's including everything. I'm including the
Oh, okay.
hex.
Well, still,
gotcha.
it's good damage. I'll
It
take
is
any
good
damage.
He hates it. He's like, where is that lightning coming from?
Maybe the girl yelling lightning.
All right,
What are you talking
Osmeridae.
about?
He's no longer stunned, but he's not happy.
But he's prone.
He's not prone. He's in full prone.
No,
Oh,
but he
no.
dropped all his weapons.
He's the ones he was holding.
Well. Anyway, climbing.
Oh, you're
Yes.
climbing him. That
The
sucks
first
for
thing
him.
I grabbed was his cod piece.
You like swing
myself
off of it.
Things
I've
I
got
never
my-
thought I'd hear in a
I've
Pathfinder
got
game.
my-
I grab his cod piece. Maybe I have
I've-
heard that
I've-
before. That's actually
I've
not that
climbed
common.
up and now I'm standing with my feet on the cod piece.
Wait, so is that against his CMD? Climb him?
Yes.
Let me make sure that succeeds. It does not. You do not climb him.
Uh,
Oh,
darn.
You like
failed
swing off
Shadow
his
of the
cod piece.
Colossus.
Great game. Great game.
Shoot.
Would it be 31 because he gets a +1 morale bonus against creatures to size category larger than him? 30 does 31 pass?
Does not pass.
All right. So, anyway, so I'm down at the bottom.
Yep.
I'll just
Poke him in the face.
mm,
You guys are doing really
just-
well defending the city of Sandpoint. I'm
I'll
just
just
saying.
stab him.
You miss.
Okay. Well, I'm about to die.
Maybe. It's possible. All right, so he's going to quick draw his other pick. He'll look down at this gnomeling at his feet.
Oh, by the way, it's not a gnomeling. There's 7 of me.
That's good. That's good for you.
I've had mirror image up this whole
Yes,
time.
you have. That is going to probably save your bacon, if I'm being honest. All right, so
Okay,
he's
hold-
going to
and-
start swinging.
And he's a giant, right?
Yes, he is.
So I get a gnome
38.
defensive trait. There we go. So that definitely hit.
41 and a 28.
Okay, so all
All right, so you have
38
there's 6
into
of you
41
or
hit.
5 of you?
there's 7 of me.
All right, so
I rolled a
1d7.
6 on it, so I have 7.
All right, so I've got 6 and 7. So you lose 2 images. Does the
Okay.
28 miss you by 5 or less?
Yes, it does.
Okay. So then you lose another image.
All right, so that puts me down to
Yeah, 4 of you now.
4 more images.
All right,
No,
Stone
3.
Giant. All right, people of Sandpoint are not attacking. It's round 8. All right. This is wild. All right, this giant here. Giant, 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 bear, bear, bear. Dr. Durd, you are behind some barrels of alcohol. What would you like to do?
Does this giant that's very close to me, does he look like he's going to attack me?
He is
or
surrendered, and he's still surrendered as he has been last few
All right.
rounds. He is out of the fight.
But you're
Okay.
you're
I'm
double,
invincible
you
too,
could
so-
kill him.
He has no
Yeah.
idea. He just hears a dragon
Okay.
roaring. He's got his hands over his head. He's assumed the position. He's on program. Like, he is just done.
All right, all right. Then what I'm going to do is I'm gonna do a
Crazy
bit of
right now.
healing,
Absolutely crazy.
for myself. So let's do.
Love that. I want to point out that I've done 0 damage. The monsters have done 0 damage to see.
No,
even
no.
Sumi.
Well, yeah.
0 damage.
Shit, I didn't look to see which healing spell I was gonna do.
Is all you're
I-
doing healing this round?
No, let me do my attacks and then I'll heal after that. So what I'd like to do then is I'll heal myself and then fly up just enough so I can see over the barrels so I
Okay.
can attack the dragon.
That would put you in range of him to attack you.
Okay.
You want to risk him taking attack of opportunity? That's fine. It's your call.
All right. Then so he doesn't know I'm down here then?
He does not.
All right, then we'll do some healing, and I will cast a spell on myself. I'll cast displacement on myself,
That is a fantastic idea.
and I will have Joffrey heal me,
I love that.
and that's end of my turn.
All right.
Actually, I will. Can I move a little bit,
Yeah.
like out this way?
Yeah, if you want to move
Like-
that way. Yeah, for sure.
like
Like out of his
hugging-
range. Yeah.
Like hugging the floor or the water down that way.
Yep. Yep.
All
You're
right.
like a magic carpet ride, like Aladdin style, like over the river. Yeah, the Nile. That's great. I like that.
All right.
All right, Longtooth has so many options, so many things that he hates right now. And I'm going to roll a D3. Harkin, Sumi, Dr. Durden. D3. We're going to see who he goes for. We're letting fate describe. Going for Sumi. Probably the best thing that he could have gone for. Because Sumi is nigh impossible to hit. So he literally just folds his wings in and plummets to the ground, smashing through the barrels. Oil and like booze just like spreads all over the floor. It's just slippery and wet everywhere. And he's going to take a full attack action on Sumi. A full attack action on the kitty. It's probably not going to even hit once. Real talk.
Let's hope.
Probably not even going to hit once. Pretty sure he has to roll like an 800 to hit. But we're going to see what happens. All right, so bite. Nope.
Nope.
All right, and he goes with 2 claws. Nope.
Nope.
Nope. Possible crit miss. Confirmed crit miss. And he's got 2 wings. Miss. Miss. And then he's got a tail slap. Does tail slap hit?
Would have. I immediate action use Stone Shield, raising my AC by 2.
He looks
Doesn't hit.
super confused and doesn't understand.
I just
And-
like part of Sumi's strength is like her tough rock hide, but a lot of it is her mobility. So I just imagine her like jumping over like the
Yeah.
tail and
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
like dodging these wings and stuff.
Dragon's
great.
like, what the fuck is this shit?
5-foot step,
Impossible, the dragon says.
rip and tear.
All right, miss, 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 miss. Crit, which is a hit for 11. And miss. How do you like it?
I'll take my 11 damage.
All right. He hates it. Her attacks are magical, right?
So Sumi's AC is
Her-
what? 40
Like 50. I don't understand it. I don't ask questions
don't
though.
understand.
I just play this game.
Her attacks overcome as if they were adamant, cold iron, or silver.
So
They're
not
not
magic.
magic.
All right. Well then.
No, wait, that was a hook claw, so no, that wasn't magic. Her claws are magic, but her other natural
He
weapons
doesn't
aren't.
take that much damage from that attack then.
That's a shame.
All right. Next
Yeah,
up,
nice.
we've got Harkin.
Seeing that I am not dead yet,
Not dead
I
yet.
thought about it. Then I rolled
Well-
randomly.
I'm gonna evil eye the dragon again.
I like where your mind's at. I like where your mind's at.
And I'll split hex to target this guy. Oh
Okay.
no, he's out of range. Never
Okay.
mind.
We'll save,
That
right?
was
Yeah, we'll save.
Okay, he's good.
Alright, well, he's still getting a -4 to his AC
Okay. Sucks for him.
for a round. And I'm gonna cackle to make that last for an extra round.
Okay.
And that'll be it for me.
Beautiful.
you sound like a witch.
Giant weave. You are a bat person.
Since it's on the ground, I think I actually want to buff Sumi now instead of.
Wait, she's not already
Lightning.
buffed?
I can buff her attacks more. I can omega her. We've just been rolling her normal attacks, not her omega attacks this whole time.
Christ.
I finished the buffing ritual and strong jaw Sumi. She is at full capacity.
Mother of God. Osmarity, you're up next.
Okay, so Osmarity is looking at this rather large
Be back in a second.
creature
You're dead to
in
me.
front of it. And oh, I don't know.
God. Mother of God.
No, I can't.
Here we go.
do that.
Here we go. We're
I
gonna make it
can't do
happen.
that.
We're gonna make it
I can't
happen.
Do that. Okay.
How do you have Sumi's AC at 46? I gotta understand this. That's crazy, dude. That is ridiculous. Like, I don't understand how that's even mathematically possible.
Oh my god.
Like, we'll have to
So
sit
much.
down. You'll have to walk me through that at some point.
It's like that. She has like 4 spells. She's fighting defensively. She has armor proficiency, and she has like +2 armor
Okay.
that she wears.
All right.
And
So what is her AC right now then?
46, and I can get it up
46.
to a 48 when I use
That's ridiculous.
Stone
It is.
Shield.
I have so many things going on. And
It
my AC
wasn't.
is a
It
35.
was. Her AC was like 5 lower in the last combat, but when Harkin was, or when Finance was talking about making a wizard, I was like, Sumi's gonna be the tank now, like dedicated. So I spent like all my money revamping a lot of Sumi stuff to make her full
Yeah.
tank material.
Osmarity, what do you got for
Well,
us?
Shoot, if I can't jump on the back of this thing, then the.
I mean, you
nope,
could. You just didn't roll that well, I don't think. Did you?
No, I rolled an 18.
Oh, never mind. Yeah.
Yeah, if I rolled an 18 and I got a +12, but I can't roll much better than that.
You cannot.
So I'm going to acrobatics back,
Oh, boy.
and that's not going to be much better.
Okay.
I don't know what that was. There we go. 24
Okay.
and 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. And I'm just going to rip out the wand of
He'll take attack of
Shocking.
opportunity against you if you're going to move back.
yeah, that's why I did the
acrobatics.
acrobatics check.
Oh,
See if I can avoid that.
you succeeded.
Okay, that's what I thought. And I'll whip out that wand of scorching ray. First ray, 13 touch.
That'll hit.
Okay, for 8. And well, actually 14 touch.
Mhm.
Second ray for 11.
Yeah. He's looking toasty.
Oh no.
Looking a little toasty. But it's now his turn.
Yeah.
It's now his turn. And he is not happy with you. But he looks over at the dragon, cursing and cussing. He looks over at you, and he grabs that horn on his belt, and he blows into it. And you hear this kind of roar from all the giants to the south. And he actually... that horn glows with these weird runes on it. And you watch as he slips through a dimension door and disappears.
Howard.
Pretty lame.
He dropped that horn when he was stunned.
Hey, you can reach down and pick it up.
Yeah,
Move
yeah.
action. He's got you.
Reaction.
Yeah.
Alright. And... okay, we got that. We got that. Dr. Durden. The dragon's on the ground. Barrels are crushed. He's having a time. You were out of its range, good sir. You are also muted. As is tradition.
Sorry, I've been coughing and choking all night.
You're a good man. I appreciate you sticking through with us.
Can I see him at all?
Oh yeah, he crushed the barrels. There's alcohol everywhere. It's a whole thing.
All right. Well, in that case, I don't
Excited
need to
and
move
nervous.
then. I am going to. You know, it might as well.
Yeah.
Just in case, I'm going to cast another spell.
Do it.
It's a 4th level spell,
Love that.
and it is called Caustic Blood.
Love that.
And that doesn't affect anybody, and we'll just leave it at that.
I love
How about that. And then after that, I'm gonna start throwing bombs at this guy.
Do it. Do it up.
And let's we're gonna do cold bombs.
Mhm.
And am I gonna add anything to them? He's gonna pass all this shit, right? Oh, he's gonna pass everything.
He has one last round of a -4 to saves, just so you know.
-4 to saves. All right. Well, I'm definitely not going to add extra fire onto it, but no, we're not going to add anything. I don't have anything good.
Okay.
All right. So I'm just going to throw cold bombs at him.
Love that.
I'm also going to click my boots of speed together
Ooh,
to give myself haste.
Sassy. Sassy.
I think that's free, right?
It is.
Yeah.
That's free.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll turn that on, and let's start throwing bombs.
Oh, mother of God. Can
You're
you
so
hit
sound.
AC 8?
Probably.
Probably. All right, let's see what happens. Here it comes. Here comes the thunder.
This one right here. All right. So first bomb, cold damage. 39.
Mother of God. Oh my God, that's cold damage? That's damage and a
Dragon
half.
going down.
Wait.
All right.
Uh,
This is the first time I've
Cool.
crit. I do extra stuff on crits. I
My
have
God.
not crit with a bomb. Does that confirm on that?
Oh yeah.
All right.
It's
So
touch.
That's
So-
crazy.
yeah.
You only add you don't get the double the bomb damage. It's only 1 extra d6 when you crit.
Yeah. It shouldn't add it.
Don't worry about it. We're just gonna roll.
Yeah.
Just don't worry about it. We'll fix it later. We'll fix it later.
Yeah. So it's all you're no. He's right. That's right.
Okay. All right. Well, ice just shatters on the back of the dragon and seems to like break and start to like climb its way along his scales, and he roars in pain, like the pain of a dying beast. He's not dying, but he is in pain. What sorcery is this?
So I think this is the first time it's happened. So at level 10, I got Staggering Blast.
Okay.
Becomes particularly overwhelming as explode. When a grenadier throws a successful critical hit with a bomb, the creature directly struck by the bomb is staggered for 1d4 plus 1 rounds.
No
A
save?
successful fortitude save, DC equals the bomb's reflex save DC to avoid splash damage.
He
Reduces
fails.
the-
He's staggered. Oh my God.
Well, that's this fight.
That is
So-
this dragon.
That the save reduces the duration to 1 round. So no matter what, they're always staggered.
He failed.
God.
So
His
1d4
claws
plus
are
1.
like frozen to the ground.
4.
His eyes wide with just he doesn't understand. How is this happening? Dear God. And you've got more attacks. Bring the
Yep.
thunder.
So
Bring
that's
the
staggered for
thunder.
4 rounds.
Yeah.
Thunder. Bring the thunder.
Attacks. And so this is the hasted one. So next attack full
Another crit.
ability.
No, but 22
So 30.
damage. Yep.
Yep. Cold damage.
he's like trying to break free, but the ice is just coating his face. You see flames start to shoot out, and they just get turned to steam as the ice coats around his mouth. But wait, there's more. Oh my god. Oh, he's having such a bad day.
Here, we'll just do all of them.
And as
There we
the
go.
last two bombs strike him, he freezes in place, creating a beautiful frozen statue of an adult red dragon. And that guy is dead. Dead. D-E-D. Dead.
Someone go tap
Little-
him with a hammer.
And as
Yeah.
the sounds of the crackling ice diminish, you hear more shouts along the river echoing towards you, mentioning that there are additional giants attacking. And that, my friends, is where we are going to end today's session on a small cliffhanger. We'll pick back up with the defense of Sandpoint next Saturday. Same game time, same game place. The dragon has been defeated, but there is an angry giant leader who has just watched a dragon die and now has a personal vendetta against all of you. But we will pick this fight up next week. Super fantastic job. You may all have a hero point back for those hero points I stole from you because I was such a dick. You're all beautiful. But as I always say at the end of every session, any final thoughts, questions, comments, or concerns before we wrap up today's session?
And then a green dragon showed up.
Haven't been touched yet.
You have not.
The
Have
Dragon
not been touched.
Rangers.
You
No one's
guys
been
are
touched
doing
except for Durden.
insanely well. You guys are doing insanely well. But with that being said, I'm going to leave the initiative up. We're going to leave it all going. But as I always say at the end of every session, thank you so much to the players for playing. Without you, this is impossible. Thank you so much to the viewers for viewing. Thank you for the sub that we got here today. Happy gaming, everybody. We'll see you next week for session, what is it, 26, 27, 29? I don't know, but we are officially halfway through this adventure. Officially
Officially up there.
and we are going, and we are moving, and we're shaking. But be well, be safe, and happy gaming, everybody. Good night.